Dadgummit. Sup, dadgummit. I was going to try to get music, and I completely forgot because I was busy this morning. What do you ask? Get out my business. No, I was studying this morning. Studying mi español. Oh, that's what I needed. Dove. That was Italian, though. All right. All right, so let me get this up and running. I did say I was gonna start. I didn't even bring the notebook with me. None of that stuff. I'm not prepared in any way for anything right now. I did say I was gonna start. What series was it? Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, but I ended up starting a different one. I had to go back to it later. I didn't feel like hooking up my laptop. And our Crunchyroll here does not have Full Metal Alchemist. Y'all gotta forgive me. I'm gonna get water too. I'm just a mess. I'm a mess right now. Damn. All right. Here we go. All right. Previously on Dragon Ball Z, we were doing Endless Trial Tower, and I don't remember where I got stuck because I decided like not to play the game, like maybe minor stuff, but not play until like I'm on stream, and then make videos out of it because I realized I do a lot of content, a lot of stuff that could be made into content just solo playing the game, and I enjoy it. So when I have the time, I got my chores done. I got the job stuff done. I got the study Spanish done. I got a little bit of the German in my ears done. So now it is game time. And I was supposed to go to the gym after this, but the gym may have to take a back seat. I may not go today, depending on how this goes. Because I don't know, I'm feeling lazy today. I feel lazy today. All right, so anyway, let me get my mouse over here. Let's check the basic daily stuff first. And then I'm trying to remember exactly where I was. Well, you know what? We're going to check where I was. And then I'll go through the daily stuff while I prepare for how I'm going to approach it. So yesterday, I got stopped on floor 6, right? And it was thrust or strike. Excuse me. I did not have, I think my strike team would have been okay if I had any other person in there other than base Grimmjow. So the idea was I was going to review that because there's no way I can move my Yuri from the thrust team over to the strike team, not at level 11. So for those of you who are about to say that suggestion, stop it. It stops at level 9. Level 11, can't do it. Not with Rangiku, not with nobody. So I'm trying to think of an alternative for the strike team or a way to build it. I am genuinely tempted to go at the strike team with just the 2 Suifan and Pantera and just let them work their magic and see if that goes. Because the real problem isn't necessarily the damage. The problem is base Grimmjow wants to be on the field too long. So we're going to look at that. We're going to look into that. But for now, I'm going to just go ahead, gather up my daily stuff, just make sure All that is in order. Wait for a couple of y'all to show up. I still haven't done the adventure part of it yet. I could do that and then make a pull for Creepy Dude, which might happen, and then I'll get into Endless Trial Tower while I'm sitting here thinking about what to do with. As a matter of fact, let's run this the way I described it in all of these other settings just to see what the business is. Also, Soy Font should be in front. I don't know if I was running that previously. I don't know right here. All right, so let's see. Let's see. As far as strike goes, damn. Oh, it was Yadoichi. I wanted to work on Yadoichi's set stamps and see if I can make anything happen with those, because they seem to be okay. So it might be a run with the 2 first, and then try with Yadoichi next, because she does boost Soy Font's damage, and Soy Font boosts her damage. So that might be the path to go. Thrust I have faith in. Slash is apparently like my second best team now. I didn't even know that was a thing, but apparently White Ichigo is a god and has taken second place in terms of my best tactical characters. Well, and tactical characters are the best characters in the game anyway, so second best character on my roster. Yeah, buddy. So the idea would be, if I can't get through, and I'm tempted to try it now, but I need to be patient and think, well, patient for what? By doing it this way, I'm not really burning any resources yet, and putting them into a very old character. At the same time, I could do the arc and gather up some Jade and then try to make a pull for what's his face? Creepy Dude. Anyway, so that's taken care of. Then I have enough space to gather the free energy for the day. Remember when this felt like it was not enough? Now I'm like stacked on energy and worried about, yeah. Anyway, I should go ahead and work on that. Oh, but I got 20 days to finish it. That's fine. All right. Let's see. The events themselves, okay, I gotta give them props. I really do love these little bitty events that they put on the side, because they're perfect little, like, I'm sitting in a waiting room, I'm using the bathroom, I'm like on the train, and I got 5 minutes, not 30. And they're perfect little bitty games to get Jade and stuff, and it's fun and creative. I like it. I like them a lot. Like, they're very, very mobile friendly. They're very, very like what this one here. Where are you? I started doing it this morning when I woke up, and I was like, all right, it's kind of fun. This one, the snack search, it is nothing. It is absolutely nothing except for just click these squares and try to find the milk. Try to find the chocolate. I like it. I like it. It's fun. It's stupid. It's stupid in the like just silly way. Not stupid as in it is stupid, but just it's fun. It's silly. I enjoy it. I don't know. I like the fact that they not only think about like aspects of the games, the mechanics and all other stuff, they also give you little bitty stuff like this to earn rewards that don't require like, I need to figure out this rotation perfectly. It's just, no, man, just find the potato chips. You found them? Here's 20 Jade. How long did it take you? I don't know. 90 seconds. I don't know. I really do enjoy that. So big props to them for that stuff. As much as I complain about stuff, you can't complain without also, praising from time to time. So now here we got 3. I can't use spirit. Oh no. What are we going to do? / team murder. All right. Yeah, that gym might get missed today. I don't know. I was supposed to go to Margarita's house today. I don't think I'm going. I'm sorry. I need to send her a message and apologize. She's going to Colombia with her hubby. Well, I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna tell him too, because he's cool. He's good people. I'm gonna tell him, like, look, I'm just calling you her husband. Like, y'all ain't going nowhere. Y'all together. This is a end of life type deal, so I'm just gonna call you husband. I know y'all ain't there yet, but whatever, dog. I don't have time for this boyfriend, partner, life partner. You her husband. And anyway, they're going to Colombia tomorrow. And I saw him Thursday, but I'm gonna go ahead and I said I'd come by today, but I don't know. Being inside feels really nice right now. It feels really, really nice right now. So I might just do that. I can meet them at the airport tomorrow. I mean, I live around the corner from the airport. I can meet them at the airport. Go have a coffee. Say goodbye, give them hugs. She is the one who's going to bring me back my coffee from Colombia. Last year she brought me some. It was on point. I still have some left because I always had it sparingly. I don't have it every day. So she's going to bring me some back. That's what's up. Oh, that's what's up. All right, so next. Gather you. Cool. We can go back to this reward exchange. We will tighten this up and complete this. Bet. Even they're kind of making it so you, okay, now one complaint. They're kind of making it so you have to get this stuff if you want to get any kind of decent stamps. Where you have to, I don't know if you can even save resources for that, but you have to do it this way because the stamps you receive otherwise are trash. So anyway, is this event 5 days? Yeah, so I can clean this up and it'll be fun. And then this here, I could spend 500 J to get this. No thanks, not now. I need Creepy Dude first, and then this week on the 15th, this coming week. There will be the 1,000 Years Blood War that starts up. Looking forward to that. We're going to leave that alone for now. Skill challenge. No thank you for... Wait, what? Is this new? Wait a second. Is this new? What are we supposed to do? Defeat Grimjaw without exceeding the hit limit. Well, where he at? You know what? Cancel. We'll do the endless tower first, and then we'll come back to this thing. All right. This another little game where it's just yo, take pictures. I don't like that one particularly, but it's still I like the fact that they give you those options to get Jade and other stuff that's just not so intense. Insufficient. How dare you, sir? All right, let's go. Confirm. All right. More of that. One more again. And then you. And then we start to investigate what to do next. Oh, still one short. Okay, well, we'll come back to you. This stuff should clear up things. I should get some jade off this. That, cool. And then I should also burn a little bit of this jade. Ever I have to do that, I just go to the resources necessary since I'm trying to pull for Creepy Dude anyway. Let's go ahead and get some slash technique stuff. Raid. How many of these do I even have? Own 7. Liar. 63. Liar. So I don't have that much of these at all. Bet. All right, so then that is done. 17. Boo. All right, so that's done. Now we will go to Endless Trial Tower. And I'm going to try to run it the way I said just now, which is I'm going to try to run 2-man team. And if that does not go, I'm going to have to try to find a way to boost up Yadoichi. Tower, Endless, level 11. I mean, we were doing the damage. Remove. I don't know. This feels like me wilding out, but we'll see. We'll see if we can get it done. We'll see if we can get it done. This feels like me wilding out. I'm being extra. I do not know. And here's the funny thing, too, with the way they move. I don't know that damage is going to be the issue. So if damage is not the issue and their rotation is improved here like this, how much damage was SR plus Grimjow doing anyway? Right? How much was he really doing? Him being on the field that long just kept Soifon and Pantera from doing what they could be doing. It kept them from their potential. So Theoretically, it could work. Reality wise, probably not gonna work. And truth be told, I should probably reassess Soy Fawn stamps as well. I haven't looked at those since I got her. I don't know how long before I came up with this conclusion of, or I don't know if I came up with it. Somebody else probably said it to me, or someone else did say it to me. The ready to go stamps. Not saying that she would be good in them, because she probably would not be, as in she would not be. But it doesn't hurt to go back if I feel good about the characters I currently have and where their stamps are, and then just reassess. And there's no like, wouldn't kill me to do that. So this is not helping. Let's go ahead and drop that ultimate on him. Just one good time. Jeez. And the only other one is Yoruichi. And how much Nexus do? That's the other part too. Do I really want? It has to be the ready to go stamps. Do I really want to spend Nexus on set stamps that on set stamps for a character that I'm not going to use that much? Only going to use her here. I would love it if that second HP bar was like only 10, but we know it's 20. Actually, I probably should reassess Pantera set stamps too. No. I shouldn't. Pantera is the one where I started this whole ready to go set stamp thing anyway. He was the first test case where it was like ready to go is better for him, even when his own set stamps are amazing. He was the first one I did that with. So his set stamps should be golden. It's soy fonts that need to be worked out. Ugh. And unless or what I could do, it'd be nice if it worked. Still try to use, like, for example, I used Rangiku for the first 9 and moved my Yuri to strike. And then at 10, it didn't work anymore, right? Now that I'm at 11, I've already gotten past a good amount. I'm wondering if I tried that thrust team one more time, if it would go. I would love for it to go, but I do not think that it will. And there's nobody else I could put on thrust other than Tosin. And Tosin, I feel like it's worthless to put him on there without using his battlefield skill. He's a good character from the old guard, but I don't know how much he's actually going to really do. Yeah, okay. See, this is not going to happen. All right, so just not enough. Just not enough. Hey. And then the one that I did before, confirm. Wasn't it even... If I burned my thrust team here, that's one less for me on the way up. And I still would have to do strike one more time. I have 2 more strike left in terms of like usage, and I have 2 more of those levels to go to. If I use thrust now, then I would have to be able to use strike later, which it doesn't seem like this tower is going to get easier as we go. Okay. Now Yoruichi made a big difference from what I understand. Wait. This might make a difference as well. Yeah, this wasn't available because of missing a character. Yay, that was a stupid thing to do. All right. Yoruichi. Right now, her stats are at 80% crit damage. We would like that crit damage to be higher. Is there any way for me to get her crit damage higher via her set stamps? Probably not. No. Excuse me. Matter of fact, let me go back here. Because maybe the other thing is I should not be putting in her ultimate charge rate, just attack. Yes, it says just attack here. So maybe the set stamp that I have here should be just pure attack as opposed to ultimate charge rate. Maybe ultimate charge rate on below, but not up top. Compare. A lot of alignment damage. Attack percentage, attack, defense, and HP. Boo. Why are you even saved, man? Why are you even saved? No, not that. Nope, not that. Okay, it's removed. Cool. Attack, crit damage, crit rate. 2 flat stats in there. Maybe. Attack, crit damage, attack. Fucking flat rate. The flat stats are murder. That is also not one. I should be removing these as I go along. They are not useful, at least not in this context, but maybe in another context in the future. Who knows? Alignment damage. Nope. Yep. Oh, no. I'm sorry, I got stuck in that song. That song stuck in my head. Nope. Yep. Nope. Okay. Let's see. There's really nothing that, I don't even want to say that phrase because that just brings up a song, but there's nothing that compares to what I already have, not favorably anyway. I mean, I know I got one roll and flat defense, which, yeah, but why go down that path again, right? Yeah. And it goes a little something like runaway love. Okay, sorry, it's not stuck in my head now. I just saw the word runaway. Okay. Jeez. Nope. Yeah, well, I didn't save these for a reason, I guess. Don't know why I'm going through them. See, but he had 2 HP, and I still let it ride. Okay, maybe I'm being too strict. Maybe I need to go and get the attack in there now. Remove the ultimate charge rate. There's two rolls on attack anyway here. So maybe I'm being a little bit too picky. See, I had crit rate in there, but it's ailment damage. Crit rate, but ailment damage. HP, attack, crit damage. I did say I wanted more crit damage. All right, let's see what happens with this one. Let's see. Confirm. HP, immediately useless. Oh, I hate you. All right, next. So wait, that's all the save ones? No, that was it? There was way more save ones than that. Ultimate. Just need attack at the top. Attack, crit, damage, crit rate. All right, let's give it a shot. Defense flat, because that's exactly what I asked for. Do they know they hurt us like this? I don't think they do. Okay. Attack percentage, crit rate, and attack. Okay, let's try this one. Okay. Come on, crit damage. Come on, crit damage. Attack, flat. They hate me, man. They really do hate me. these set stamps, dog. Like, really, these set stamps are infuriating. Oh, set stamps, man. Attack percentage. Oh, yeah, but this already had the roll on the... Wait, no, this didn't have a roll on it. So attack, HP, defense. Like, this is such a waste. Okay. Stop that. Control. Control. All right. Okay. Good roll. All this for Yadoichi to get her face kicked in. That's another good roll. Not gonna take a 6-star because only have 2 basic or 2 advanced substats that are in my favor, and the HP flat. Well, for that I could have stayed with the other thing. Select all. Enhance. Okay. Here we go. So now we'll place this on Yadoichi. Equipe. I'm losing some crit rate, but I'm gaining it back over here. All I'm doing is gaining attack. Really, I'm just doing this, and all I did was gain attack. Boo. All right. Oh, and then the attack up here, because I'm... Okay. All right. I can't boo that too hard. I cannot boo that too hard. All right, so now that we have this set up on Yadoichi, her next stamp, crit rate, this is actually really well rolled except for that piece. Or, I mean, except for that stat, but I got like 3 stats there that I wanted. Oh, and then this one I could take up to 6-star. Not this one particularly, I cannot, but the concept of this one again taking up to 6-star is fine by me. Filter, basic stat, strike, damage. Okay, strike with wait, what? I was comparing. I'm looking at the wrong side. Strike, ailment, attack. Yeah, no. Strike, ailment. Nope. Strike, HP, charge. No, dog. Okay. Okay. I need some gum or something. This might be that. Oh, but it's already on. That's why this one looks like that one, because it's already on someone. So it'd have to be this one. Increase attack, and I do. If I'm gonna roll it 3 times, though, it needs to be better. And you know what? I do not have an issue with spending this stuff on Kenpachi stamps because they are versatile. No, we go back. Is it not? Wait, no, is it not this one? What am I doing? Oh yeah, that's right. Lost track of time because I just had a good lunch and now I'm getting the droopy eyes. It is under not True Blade. It is under. No. Yeah, Trial Void. Okay. Wait, no. Yeah, we don't want spirit damage, we want strike. Okay. Confirm. And then that's it. Why are you so quiet? Okay, if looks get killed tonight might get violent. So strike. Cool. Oh well, that's okay. Confirmar. All right, here we go. Do I really want to do this 3 times? Why not? What do I have to lose? Nothing. And we're gonna let them run it. All right, be right back. Ooh. course I can't find it. Okay. By doing this later. All right. Strike, ultimate, attack, boo. Oh wait, did it even farm for the wrong ones? Yeah, it did. Strike, so I might as well look at it differently. Crit damage, ailment, boo. So I went after the wrong ones. Because I'm smart. All right. I got that post-lunch fuzziness right now, so I guess that's the problem. I guess making excuses for ignoring what I'm supposed to be doing. All right, so here we go. Where are you, Kenpachi? Kenny! Oh my god, you guys, they killed Kenny. It's funny that in Japan, Kenny is like an immortal being who just can't be killed no matter how hard he fights, and he's chasing death. And then in the US, you have Kenny from South Park. Came out about the same time, right? At least the anime and the TV series. Huh. Haven't watched South Park in like 20 years. I wonder what it's up to now. Damn it, Kenny! Damn it, Kyle! It's really not here. What did I do with it? All right. So. Et voila. There it is. Oh, I need that too. Okay. Oh. Oh, and you too. What? Okay, here we go. Let's see what we got. Probably nothing I can use. Yay. Strike, attack, flat. What are we doing? What are we doing? Crit damage and ailment. This is such a waste. You guys suck. I just get done talking about how great it is. And, oh, it's nice. It's nice. It's nice. And then I get this stuff and I'm like, y'all suck. Like, it's just not okay. Damn, set stamps are so hard to come by. All right. We're going to do this right now real fast and then whatever. Then we'll get back to, I guess I'll have to, there you go. I guess I have to just go with the set stamps that I already have and then attack it again. Because it doesn't look like this is going to help. It doesn't look like this is going to work out. I'm not going to get what I need, clearly. I'm not going to get what I need. Damn. Okay. Let's see. And I don't even have another alternative unless I want to spend the next like hour crafting stuff that's going to be mostly useless. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Okay. Well, no, I know what to do. If it doesn't happen here, I don't want to 6-star that piece though. I really don't want to 6-star that piece, but I feel like that is the only way to go. Like, not the only chance I have, but basically the only chance I have. Then at the same time, I guess the next question is, no, I'm saving it for Creepy Dude. I was about to say like, well, what am I really saving it for? The Nexus stars, whatever the hell they're called. I'm really saving it for Creepy Dude. Like some of the resources I have for him, cool, but some of them I don't. Crit rate, damage, and then ultimate charge rate. I guess this is okay. You suck. Man, system. Okay. Anyway. This is where they get you. This is where they get you. And then strike. I mean, nothing. Trash. Trashity, trash. So I'm gonna go ahead and do it now on the regular stuff. I mean, all right. Okay. Watch I do this and immediately have regrets. There. I mean, I got a G worth. Okay, 16 of them. Let's see what happens. See if anything worth a damn. All right, here we go. Thrusts. This one ain't bad. You can put that on SR. Nope. Strike. Crit rate and attack. What? We got something that might be viable. Funny that. Nope. HP flat. Like, I mean, why even make that exist? You know nobody's using that. That's trolling. You know no one's using that HP flat on there. If they are, they don't know the rules of the game. Like, that's just trolling people, for real. You know damn well, I want them to show me the stats where a person's using flat HP on their any piece as their basic stat. Show me the stats. You know it's useless. Oh my God. Absolutely know the trash you're generating is useless. Okay, well, crit rate, ultimate. Okay, why not? All right, here we go. Let's go back. We're gonna try to roll 1 or 2 times on these. If it doesn't go, then I will take that other piece, 6-star, and then we go back at Endless Trial Tower like that. Infuriating. All right, so here we go. Stamp. Do. Ready to go. Filter. Confirm. All right. The new 2 that are locked are this one with ultimate charge rate and crit rate, and then this one with attack and crit rate. I think this is the only one worth a damn, like even giving a shot to. So we'll give this one a shot. No go, then we let it ride. Crit rate is okay. Defense percentage is not okay. HP percentage just ruined it. Okay, that's fantastic. So now this has flat attack off, but crit damage and other attack percent. Okay. I'm just digging through the fridge, an empty fridge, hoping that there's food in there. That's all this is right now. Looked at the same fridge 17 times and you know it's empty, but you keep looking. Like food is gonna magically appear. Damn. All right. I got 30. Okay, whatever, dog. This piece is so trash. All right. And now I go through all this and nothing changes. All right, let's give it a shot. All right, coming in 3, 2. All right, hey, you want to see my frustration? Part 2 of Endless Trial Tower. I am at stage 6 right now, and I'm trying to find a way to get set stamps to help build my Yadoichi, and the set stamp system sucks. All of it. Whether you get to choose the stats or don't choose the stats, all of it sucks. Let's get to the video. Okay, coming in 3, 2. Hi guys, I'm Grub here, and this is a Bleach Soul Resonance video. In this video, set stamps suck. Whee! So I've taken this piece 6-star. I know it's a sucky piece. I have been trying to farm for them for the last 40 minutes. Haven't gotten any. This seems to be the bane of my existence every single time I go into this thing. It's fine. Look at all these new set stamp pieces that are like basically troll jobs. Like, I can't with this. You guys, ugh. All right, anyway, but point being is I took this up because for this specific situation, as I'm going into Endless Trial Tower, I'm equipping this on Yadoichi. I'm not even sure this is gonna work, but I did need extra stats, and I think I almost got past that boss. I just needed the extra oomph of damage, so we went there, did that. So Yadoichi is gonna come in place of the base Grimjow, which wasn't doing anything anyway. Let's be honest. on the side of I would love to be able to say it. So fun. Okay, so that, and then now, actually, one thing I will do as I'm trying to prevent myself from screaming and cursing is I will check if there's another attack here. We'll filter. All I want is attack on this piece. No, not advanced stats. Yep, attack percentage. Sorry, right there in front of me. All right, so I'm gonna check and see if there's any others that have like this one, for example. It's trash. I know. We'll go to compare. I mean, I know, but this has HP on it and then attack percentage. If I'm allowing that 1 HP, I could go at this and try to get more. Attack, flat, fine. We have crit damage and attack. I'm tempted to roll up some of these pieces and see if I can find anything, any more help, even a little bit more help in order to get past this. I do want more crit damage. Let's be real about that. HP, like what the anyway, so this one had attack, crit damage, and attack. I mean, I already rolled up flat attack, so that's fine. And this one has crit damage on it, so I would want that. So we're gonna try to roll this one piece up. Yeah, we're gonna try to roll this one piece up. Pray for either attack percentage or crit damage. I will probably get neither, knowing my luck. Let's go ahead and raid you guys out. Like we doing the most right now. Trying to get past Endless Tower. We are doing the most. Yeah, well, we'll have to do it a few more times anyway. It doesn't matter. Okay, so return, boost, defense percentage. I'm not gonna give a middle finger. Why don't you guys like me? What is going on? Not you guys. I know why y'all don't like me. I mean, like the Bleach. So I'm not the one who's holding your IP hostage. Like, whatever, dog. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. I would let y'all use the IP freely. It's not on me. I didn't do this. All right. And this is coming off of, that's already on Toshihiro. I'm tempted to remove it, but I'm just not gonna, because I'm afraid I'm also gonna forget and then leave it there, and it's gonna be a disaster. HP percentage, we'll try this one as well. Let's see if we get lucky. Probably not. Oh, it's a little bit of luck right there. Select all. Anybody see me? No. Look at that. Look at that. All distributed. That's more attack. Crit damage up. Attack will drop by 7.5. So we're just gonna leave that alone for now. I can't burn any more resources. I don't want to, honestly, because it's just increasingly frustrating. It's just new levels of frustration for something that's supposed to be stress relief. Anyway, challenge trial tower. In this trial tower, we're on to, and before you guys even say it, if you are part of that whole, if you've only gotten to the second part first, yeah, I know my Yuri runs with the strike team better, but I need the thrust team too. And the thrust team at level 11 with my Rangiku don't go. Now, if you want to say you're Daddy Fat Sacks and you have a bunch of money and you've dumped it into the team, sure, you can make anything work. Anyway, let's see. I'm going to put, whoa. Okay, I was about to say. All right, Yadoichi, let's give you a shot. Let's see what happens. You're up to 46,000 now, 42,000, and 49,000 for Soifon. Okay, so we're running this now and seeing how it goes. 2x speed. Oh. Do not know what's going to happen. And I say, I just need you guys to get past this one part until the next time I run into then I'm going to need you guys to just get past that part. Okay, anyway, let's go. I feel like we were close with Yadoichi in part 1. So in part 2, now that I've given her a boost to 2 of her set stamps, hopefully this gets us somewhere. What's more likely is it just frustrates me some more. Mm. Excuse me. All right. So it seems like we're doing pretty well. Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm looking for my, well, like you guys care right now. Haven't been able to find it. I ain't going back and forth. That Kalani song featuring Missy Elliott. Love it. Just putting that out there, putting that in the universe. Back and forth, like got me feeling like Aaliyah. Rest in peace. I ain't going back. Okay, let me stop singing. Nobody came here to hear me sing. Let me stop. Although I do want to play this like in the background or something. I wonder if her songs are whitelisted. I'll let it run on the stream, and then when I go to the YouTube videos, just like stop it. But I'll run her album in the background on streams. I don't care. I don't get monetized on streams anyway, so that's fine by me. We can vibe out. The latest album, I am feeling a lot. Her, Summer Walker, and who else was I listening to? I can't remember. But those two got me like really vibing out. So I'm gonna need, in case you didn't see part one, I was running Bass Grimjaw with Pantera. So Ifan, that got me to this point. The problem with Bass Grimjaw is that he wants to be on the field way too much, and Soifan and Pantera perform better when they're switching. I know what you guys are about to say about the manual thing. I like to run it auto, especially when I'm on stream. Plus, I do kind of like the challenge of like being a coach, instead of a player setting up the team so it can do it itself. So I do kind of appreciate that challenge as well to see if I can get it to go. Anyway. So the main point is that Grimjaw stays on the field too long. Remove him. Yadoichi can hopefully get her damage in, more damage as an SSR, and also switch out more often with them so that they get their damage off. Let's see how this goes. Mm-hmm. All right. Come on. We would love to have like an ultimate hit right now. Oh, yay. Can we get it down to 10? Probably not. 13 is a good look, though. We wanted to be down by 10 by 130. Which I don't see happening, but thankfully, Yadoichi has a lot of animations that stops the time so we can keep going. Like every move she has, technique and everything are like animations where they're like, we're going to stop the clock while it does that, which helps. Which does help. Do all the damage while the clock isn't running. That's fantastic. Ooh, Pantera's doing the business. Okay, here we go. I'm trying to have hope. I'm really trying to have hope. And I really don't want to try to go at this with the thrust team. However, I feel like the thrust team would get it. But then I would still need to use the strike team 2 more times. And if they're stuck here, I don't know if it's a stuck because of the type of opponent kind of deal or stuck because of the level deal. So that's what we're going to try to find out if it doesn't pass this time. And then the Mayuri strike thing, like I said before, I already know about that with level 9 and all other stuff. However, if I'm going to try it, I want it to be like the last resort. I'd rather do the thrust team and then at the very end, if I need it, then try it as a last resort, see if we can get past it. Oh my gosh, I don't think we're going to do it. I don't think so. We're going to need another like ultimate from Pantera and from Soifon, and they're going to have to be devastating. Boy, oh boy. Ugh. Come on. 50 seconds with 6 bars of health left. Pantera, can I get you to get an ultimate for me, buddy? Come on, buddy. Let's go, buddy. Let's go, buddy. Mm. Oof. Come on, man. It's too close to call it right now, but and damn it, I wish Pantera had done his ultimate. Oh well, he has his ultimate up now though. So if we can get the Yadoichi ultimate, then the Pantera ultimate, we are in good shape, I think. Damn it, don't do this. I need to change that setting. Come on. Come on, let Pantera get in there and do it. Well, and I'm only not complaining about hers because all of her animations just slow down the clock. So a Fawn pop in and then Pantera. I just talked about how what's his face wants to be on the screen all the time, and now Yadoichi's doing it at the absolute wrong moment. All right, there we go. There's that. Cool. We are at 3. Pantera, come in and do your thing. Do your thing. Shred this man. Shred this man. Buddy. Oh my gosh. It's so close. It is so close. I don't know. Jeez, it's so close. Bar and a half. With 15 seconds. I typically. Oh, come on. Come on. 1 bar left, 10 seconds. 12 seconds, I should say. See, all of our animations are slowing down the clock, so we're doing damage without the clock running. That's fine. Come on. Let somebody get in. Come on, Sting. Oh my gosh, his ultimate was right there. Oh, his ultimate was right there. Oh my gosh. His ultimate was right there. His ultimate was right in there. Man. Oh my gosh. All right. It feels too close to let. What are my other enemies coming up? They don't tell you the other enemies coming up. I'm wondering if I run thrust here, because that team was like on the precipice, right? I'm wondering if I run thrust here because the enemy that we're fighting against, if they would be okay later on. Damn. All right. We'll try thrust. I could do all this stuff, and it turns out thrust does absolutely nothing. All right. So here we go. We'll put in thrust for the first time in this. Damn. If you want to know why this is the technique, then check out part 1. Briefly, though, it is because this thick son of a bitch basically is whichever one is the team that is the primary one, I'll say, the one that could be used on all the floors, that's the team I try to use absolutely last. And then I try to use the spirit and the strike and the slash in this scenario first. And then at the very end, try to run through it with the thrust team, knowing that I can exchange them whenever. Damn. Right there at it. And of course, thrust is running all over this dude. Oh man. That close. All right, let's see. We'll get through this one. And then when strike comes back, strike is going to be the problem when they come back up. Strike is always going to be the problem. And the funny thing is like strike is the worst team whether you do it manually or not. Oof or doof. And now Slash is the strongest team, but Aizen's still my strongest character, if that makes sense. Like the spirit team is only as good. My spirit team, because I know I don't have Creepy Dude, is only this good because of my Aizen. If I didn't have him, they would be like mediocre. My Slash team is, and that has Kenpachi only at like 3x core stamp, so need to work on that for him as well. But the anger, almost there. Now, where are we at here? All that trouble, and then you still don't get past them. 19 bars left. So he's just not going to take any damage. Oh, there we go. Thank you. I was like, so he's just not going to take any damage then, huh? Geen was doing his damn thing for a second. Okay. Oh, there you go, Nell. Let's go. She heard me talking about how good Ichigo White is, and she's like, wait a minute. Let me remind you who I am. We appreciate that. We do appreciate that. Remind us. Okay. She ate that alive. Okay. So we're in good shape. As long as we're at bar 10 by 140 or 130, then we're good. And I'm also like miscalculating it because there are like 4 bars that get to that. So the pacing is off, but I'm ahead of pace if I'm at 10 at 130. Yeah, I really need to change the setting. Come on now. Oh, we're at 8? They are eating this man up. Was I speaking too soon about the Slash team being my best team? I might have been talking too early on that. They eating that man up. Damn it, Strike. Okay. Well, here we go. Yep. Bow down. So, apparently Thrust is the team to use as your backup. All right. That was simple, apparently. All right, so we're going to have to pray that this next 2 strike opponents are not nearly as tough in terms of just their build. We're going to go in this with Aizen, duh. In case you ain't know, B6 Aizen, he's a god. Toshihiro, he's probably... Actually, Toshihiro's been like low health for a minute. Start. Let's go. Man, I'm still trying to contemplate. Like, it needs to be not... What's his name? What? Yami or Yumi? But it needs to not be him. Oh, Ikaku. I'll happily murder you. It needs to be... Yep, there he is. Stone Cold Steve Austin style. Damn. Who are we running with Strike? Or maybe I can do... All I need is for Rangiku to come through twice with the Thrust team. So maybe the next time... See, I can't do it because now I'm in the middle road. If I can get through it with Rangiku... But the only way for me to know that is to test it against the... See, that was my mistake. I should have just run Rangiku with the Thrust team there when I was facing Yami instead of what might come up next, just to see if it would work. Because at this point, I know I said level 9 is the last time it worked, but now I'm getting desperate. So, like, we're going to have to see. We are going to have to see. All right. How are we doing? I honestly, should I be worried? Look at Aizen. We love you, buddy. Oh, we love you, buddy. There you go. And this is the thing too now. I mean, I know everybody says Creepy Dude is better. He'd make the team so much stronger. As long as you got B6 eyes and like put whoever you want with him, it's fine. It don't matter. It really don't. I'm eating these mints like they Skittles for real. I need to stop. Okay, here we go. Come on now. Come on now. Let's get through it. We already know who's gonna win. Just Ikaku, lay down. Get down and stay down. That's all. I need. It'd be a big risk. A big risk, I should say. And again, Toshihiro, no slouch. Okay. Almost there, almost there. 8 bars left, 138. That's not hard. Why couldn't the strike team have to fight him? Anyway. Come on now, come on now. Come on now. So then next slash, and then right back to that strike team. Come on, chop chop. Honestly, for the next one, I think I'll just go make a coffee real quick. Because I feel as though it's going to be pretty fast. Where my glasses at? Like my eyes hurt. I wonder why my eyes hurt because you ain't got your glasses on, dummy. You big dummy. All right, here we go. We're gonna do this right fast. Slash team. I'm gonna make a coffee while the slash team is murking this level. Challenge the captain now. No, I'm good, bro. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna go ahead and go at the slash team. Go at it with the slash team, I should say. Plop that in. Start. I'm gonna make a coffee. I'll be right back. Okie dokie. Let's see, let's see, let's see. How far are we right now? Well, we already got through, I don't know how many is 20, but Ichigo is handling Biznai ass right now. He is murking. Absolutely. I need to ask this question because I don't know if there's a demand for it or not. Like, I've completed all the trial towers except for this last endless one, and I'm wondering if there's any demand for me to finish like do a trial tower series. Because what I was thinking about doing and what I started doing in this game before I started playing Seven Deadly Sins Origin was I was starting to develop all of my SR characters, and I wanted to like have a comparison of them and like truly build them up to tell you guys like, hey, this one's worth it in case you don't have them, or this is a free to play option. I am tempted to try to do like the first, I don't know, 10, 20 floors of, probably not 20, first 10 floors of Trial Tower with only SR characters and SR plus characters, as opposed to like using any SSR. That's what I'm tempted to do. But I would need people to say like that's what they would want, is like the SR version. Actually, what would be even better, and maybe I'll do this in like a intro video. And if you're watching this later, oh my goodness, they may not make it. If you're watching this later on stream, like on demand, put in the comment section, let me know. Or if you're gonna comment on it, I'm tempted to just say like free to play friendly version of Trial Tower, and only use characters that you can get from Ichigo murders. Lord have mercy. Just when I thought Nell was making a point, Ichigo was stupid. Okay. Damn, that was tough. Is that I would probably only use SSRs that you can get from the standard pools. So the original six, as we'll call them. Oh, I don't want to do this. The original six, as I will call them. Man, it's gonna suck. And then SR characters. I mean, let's see. This is not going to work. This is not going to work. But I would need someone to say that. Like, just use SR characters and SSRs from the original banners or the standard banners. And then, like, try to do as much a Trial Tower with that as I possibly can. Build their set stamps up, talk through everything that I've done for it, all that jazz. Man, we got 20 boars to get through. I mean, it is just... This ain't going to work. I have no faith in this working right now. No faith whatsoever. Ugh. Okay. So then what's the alternative? Damn. This is not gonna go. I can already. Oh, it's not gonna go. It is not gonna go. So then that means here I would have to use my Yuri. And then pray Rangiku can hold us down for thrust. And I know she can't. I know she can't. Damn. We may have met our match here in this Trial Tower, and I may have to rebuild some stuff. Oh, I may have to rebuild some stuff. That is very disappointing. Very, very disappointing. Oh well. Damn, that's disappointing. I don't know if it's gonna go. I should probably check something real quick too. Hold up. That is all fine. Okay. I mean, and the worst part is that it's not even like they're getting blown out and there's no chance. It is that I'm like this close. That's the worst part. If we go back to floor 6, I was this close. And it feels like there's just one tweak. If I made the Yadoichi, she would make it. If I could get the right stamp. I finally cleared the damn floor 10 to that damn English trial tower and got my life never touching it. All right, Ryu. But well, this is floor 11, so you're never gonna do floor 11. You never gonna do floor 11 because I did floor 10. You got your skin. I'm sure you're happy with it, but like, you never gonna go at floor 11. I don't know what it is about Trial Tower. It's my favorite game mode. Like both for any version of it. For some reason, I don't know what's different about it, honestly, but something about it. I like the game modes a lot. Who was your final strike team that you beat it with? Who was the final strike team that you had? Did you have to use Mayuri on it? Because that was when I used base Grimjow, and Suifon, and that is the issue I'm running into right now. Is that strike team is just hot garbage in this realm. Damn. And actually, but I don't have too many like newbie free to play players who hop in. That's the other problem. Is that I would like to know if I did a whole full trial tower with SR characters and base and the standard SSR characters, would anybody even care? Because I like doing the tower. I like doing the tower. I don't know why I'm so like hesitant to admit that I really like it, but I don't know that doing that kind of content and building those characters is gonna take a couple months. Well, months, but like it's gonna take some time, and I want to know that people are gonna watch it before I do it, or at least before I rush through it. I'll probably do it anyway. I just won't rush. But yeah, I want to know if people are actually gonna give a damn about that. I ain't going back. I cannot get that. Every time I get on here, I have a song stuck in my head. I think that just really means I need to play music while I'm doing this. 15 bars in 38 seconds, not in lightly. So then if I use my Yuri now with the strike team, because they're not even close at the moment, I could do that. Worst case scenario, it's like chess. I know exactly the move that I made that messed up everything. And oftentimes, like chess, is not like the last 4 or 5 moves. It's a move you made like 3 moves in where it's like, oh, your queen is out too soon. Bye. I love when folks do that, by the way. What's up, Mega Warrior? I love when folks do that, by the way. Pull their queen out too fast and you're like, oh, I'm just going to attack this thing till you make a mistake. All right. This is not going to go. Not at all. Not at all. And then, unlike on floor 6, the flaw here is not just like, oh, they're this close and they could make it. It's not. The flaw here is that, well, they're just not strong enough. So then the next thing I would do is I'm going to try it with my Yuri. And if my Yuri works, then I'm going to have to use thrust on the final floors with Rangiku and hope to God that works. And of course, the last one is... Wait, what? Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. We might be okay. We might be okay. We might be okay. If I can... Okay, challenge this. I have how many left on my thrust? That... Phrasing. I got 2 here. Right? I got 2 here. If I can use these 2 here and spirit here, I might be done with this tower. I think I did the math wrong. I might be done with this tower. I might be done with it. If I just, okay. Thrust, I got spirit. Yes, we do. I got spirit. I got spirit left, right? Or do I not have spirit left? It's temporarily unavailable. I don't think I have any more. How many times have I used spirit? I think 1, 2, 3. No, okay, I was right. Damn, I was about to be ecstatic. Okay, because I'm gonna need to use. Shoot. Let's try not to curse. I was about to be so happy. No, I did do the math right. I did do the math right. I was just hoping beyond hope. Okay. So if I use my Yuri here, then the prayer that goes up is I need to be able to complete this with Rangiku and thrust. Gin and Nell. Now, since I've done Endless Trial Tower, let's be frank about that much. Since I've done Endless Trial Tower, I have improved my Gin. I have improved my Nell. Rangiku has seen no improvements. I don't see where I have a choice other than to do this at the moment. And then we're going to see if Rangiku can help us. Not even help us. She doesn't have to do a lot. She just has to be there and some stuff. Nell is going to carry that. But like, I was about to be so happy. Damn, I was about to do a backflip. Not really, because that just break my whole hip. But man, I was about to be happy. All right. Okay. Nervous. Now comes the time to be nervous. Damn. Time really flies when I do Trial Tower. Time really does go fast. Okay. Damn. Boom, boom, boom. Damn. All right. Yeah, they're doing clearly much better because Strike Team runs so much better. Can we get a support character like Mayuri, but that's actually for the Strike Team, so I don't have to pull him off thrust? Seeing as how the Strike Team is incomplete right now. Please? Can we? Oh, damn it. And to be fair, I don't even know what I've done with Rangiku's build. I genuinely don't remember that. Because she came out during that whole mess with Gin or whatever. And I think I put some stamps on it and they kept it pushing. I don't even know what I did with her. All right. Okie dokie, let's go. Come on. I think we're only at 207, right? Yeah, we got 217. We got this. This one's good. But the issue still remains. I need Rangiku to help me, not carry me. Help me with the thrust team. And I'm not sure that she can because she didn't on level 9, and it wasn't an issue with level 6, with floor 6. Okay. Anyway, it is what it is. They're getting through this now, so too late. Decision made. If not, then I'm going to have to rewind all the way back to floor 6 because I know that's where the mistake was made. At least that much. At least that much. Here we go. Do do do. All right. The only other issue is that while doing this, I want to look at my roster and see what it's going to like fight in the background so I can check the rest of my roster and like, multitask at the moment. Can't do that, but I would like to know. I don't have any other options. Like there are no SRs that are decent for this. Damn. Oh, and then on top of it, because of what I did, the strike team is going to have to be the last team to fight. That's going to have to be the team on the top floor because of what I did on floor 6, which hopefully it sticks to. If I get to floor 12, if I get to floor 12, then yeah. But that's all. I cannot believe in this trial tower for me is dependent on Rangiku. I cannot believe that. I cannot believe that. Y'all got to fix the strike team, man. Y'all got to fix it for real. Y'all really need to do something about that. Ugh. All right, here we go. Here we go. Kudosaki, move. Spirit, and guess what I can't use here is the Spirit team because we're all out. So we go with the slash team. We remove you because that does nothing for us. And then we put in, do I have a... I'm going to put in Rangiku. But Tosin might be an option. However, I haven't looked at Tosin's set stamps before. And truth be told, we've already established that the SSRs, the originals, or whatever you want to call them, the old school ones, don't really help us. They don't. Yadoichi came close with the strike team. She did, but I didn't have enough set stamps to fix that. Which, by the way, if this fails, then I'm going to have to go back and fix Yadoichi's set stamps. I just need Rangiku to stay out the way. But we're not going to do nearly as much damage because we don't have Mayuri here to give us that ailment mastery improvement. And I don't know if that means that we're going to just take more time to beat the enemy or if we're just not going to make it because we're not doing nearly as much damage. Coffee ain't working. Okay. How much did we do? Because this is where she comes in and starts laying wood, but I don't think she's going to be able to do it because we don't have Mayuri at her back. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, please subscribe. If you don't like it, hit subscribe and a dislike. I'm okay with that as well. This is really, really like, oh man. They are through the first health bar. We are a minute or 45 seconds into this first health bar. This is not fair. Not fair at all. And I don't think we're going to catch up to having it be 10 health bars by the time we get to a minute 30. If we did, I would be shocked. Well, she doesn't stay on the field long. That's a plus, I guess. Or not, I guess, I know, but... I don't know. I'm holding out hope, but we've gotten through 25% of the bars with 50% of the time gone. Well, less than, but still, you know my point. Whoever disliking this video is who I'm fighting. What's up, Hakeem? Don't worry about it. Thankfully, one, I don't have any people who come in negative like that. I do get them in the comment section from every once in a while, and that's one of those like, don't let people live rent free in your brain kind of thing. It's just, okay, I'm not for you. I hope you find who is for you. Rock on Dios. Much love. Hope you find something that suits you and your needs for your content. I'm not about to waste my energy on arguing with people on the internet. I just can't. I can't. I don't have that passion in me. It was kind of one of those I feel good being whale in this game mode. Did everything. Oh. No issues. Oh well, yeah. The issue. Well, actually, let me ask you this question then, Hakeem. You did Endless 11, right? Did you do Endless Trial Tower 11? Because right now, what I'm struggling with is my Yuri is the best thing to run with the strike team. Period. Strike team doesn't have an alternative. I tried to put Yadoichi in. Of course, the set stamp sucked. I tried to put Yadoichi in, and there was only one specific set stamp that I think I needed to fix. But regardless of that point, it didn't go. Now I put my Yuri on that team for the strike, and of course it cleaned it up quickly. But now it is I don't have enough. I'm having to rely on Rangiku. I could put Tosin in, but I don't feel like he's going to be good enough, especially if Yadoichi wasn't good enough with strike, right? So who did you use as your strike team and your thrust team in Endless Trial 11? Because we are not going to make it. How am I drinking coffee and getting more tired? I think I just need to go take a nap. And I don't even nap. Damn. No. And I really, really, really don't want to waste the time looking at Rangiku's kit and stamps. I did it the one time. That's it. Oh, because your boundaries on Nell and Geen. Okay. All right. Because I think I have Nell B1 and Geen is B0 for sure. I mean, that is what Eisen's doing. Yeah, this ain't gonna go. I think now I understand why you were like, oh, why don't you just put Rangiku in? Yeah, because you have that thing. No shade, no shade. Have fun. But that's why you kept not insisting upon, but why you said it. And I was like, Rangiku don't work past the 9. And you were just kind of like, not going to talk about it. Okay, so let's go back. Yeah, so basically for you, Rangiku didn't do anything. So there's no point in me like trying to make her better. I mean, Ulquiorra SR Plus didn't do anything with it, so I know an SR isn't. Yadoichi's one set stamp is the thing that is driving me up a wall because these things suck. No. Actually, I could run main store. No. Set stamps conversion backpack. All right, I was about to say, like, why do I keep going through the same thing? Yeah, okay. Yeah, well, I did. Wait, what? This thing has to be removed. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I don't have boundaries on both. I think I have one on Nell. I know I don't have any on Geen. Hey. Yeah, one on now. Geen is B0. If I'm not mistaken. Oh, he's B1. That was not intentional. That was not intentional at all. I guess I just got it. Yeah. Here's the thing. I feel like, okay, I didn't want Rangiku to apply anything anywhere to help us at all anyway. I was just trying to get us through. Where's his stamp? His stamp is there. 30, 25, 25. Oh, wait, where's his skills at? Where is his skills at? What's wrong with me? Too tired today. I mean, we could try Tosin. I know that, okay, we'll try Tosin. Set stamps. Probably trash. Definitely trash. Alright. Let's go, Tosin. You're being called up from the minor leagues. Okay. Challenge. That one. That one. That one. That one. That one. Where you at? Oh, right in front of my face. Alright, so deploy. Let's see what happens. What's up, Shogun? So she buffs them. Apparently she didn't buff them enough. Boo. Be right back. You're on Endless 1911. What? What's Endless 1911? Or are you talking about 911, like floor 9? Or level 9, floor 11? Because I ain't know there was no 19. Oh, wow. Wait, how many health bars does Kinpachi have? Because it looks like we're going to have a problem. Even worse. Okay. Oh, I can't check my Discord. I'll check it later. I can't check my... I was just about to like, where's my phone? I check my... my phone's right there doing this. And I'm on my Linux system where I haven't downloaded Discord yet. I don't think Discord can be on Linux, actually. Okay, so... Speaking of, oh, it's on. It's just on this. It's on do not disturb mode anyway. All right, so we have tried everything so far. So this is gonna be the end of part 2, I think, because I'm not sure we're gonna get through this, and I guess I have to record the triumphant moment at some point, but this ain't gonna be that moment. Yeah, I'm need some music or something. Yeah, I've already done floor 10 though. I completed that. But floor 10 does give you Jade. I'm going to go to the trial arc after this and then just give myself a second to reset, I guess. I don't know how to approach this anymore. I think I have to go back to floor 16, fix Yadoichi, and then try it again with the full strike team. A full dumpster fire strike team. Oh. Oh yeah, mints. By the way, while y'all see me keep putting these in my mouth, but man, he be popping pills online, like a lot of them. I don't know how he lives. They're not gonna do it. Definitely not gonna do it. Thanks for nothing, Tosin. Oh no. I'm not saying. Well, okay. So it's Ubuntu Linux. And I think I said I'm not sure that they did. I didn't even. I haven't even looked, to be honest with you. I haven't even checked for it yet. So, although it would seem insane that for gamers to not have, there's a Venn diagram that's almost a circle of gamers and IT related careers. It'd be crazy to me if Discord didn't have application on Linux. Actually, Jokic got him and Wemby both signed their extensions now so that they would get less money. That's them being like, you know what, we're gonna be nice. I'm gonna take less. 245 million. That's a deal. Clearly, I need to blame my mom and be like, Mama, why didn't you marry somebody who was like 7 foot tall? We'd have 3 houses right now. Instead, you married this short ass dude who we don't like. None of us like. And I am not in the NBA. Damn. Oh, wait. Is it already down to 10 seconds? Yeah, it's already through. All right, so let's do the arc a little bit, try to get some Jade, and then I'll do a pull for Creepy Dude, who does not help us in this situation at all. So I'm going to stop this now. 3 floors to go. I'm going to try to find a way to muddle through these. If not, then I have to come back and reset at 6, because I know that's where the problem was. In any case, thank you guys for watching. Please like, please subscribe. If you don't like it, subscribe and dislike. I'm okay with that as well. I'll see you guys next time. All right, let's stop this recording. Bet. All right. Whoa. Is Tosin good? He's. If you don't have any other thrust options, yes, he's not bad. Of the SSRs that are actually good, Yadowichi's still actually pretty good. Tosin's actually pretty good. Kisuke is a god. He's the best one out of those. Ikaku, you can miss him. Sanjin, you can miss him. And I'm missing one. Which clearly, well, I mean, not clearly. It might mean you can miss him too. Okay. I do not know what to do next. All right, that's fun. Let's do it this way. Water. Think we're officially stuck. Think we are officially stuck. The only team that's going to be able to beat it is Thrusts, and I don't have enough Thrust members off cooldown to complete the tower to make it all viable. Bro, gonna hurry and get Creepy Dude. Well, I mean, now there's no rush because my spirit team does what they need to do. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna try to go for him as, for whatever, but I don't need the numbers to be high. We just finished it. Or not just, I finished it like a month ago or whatever. I kind of want you out and put in Slash because they're more fun to watch right now. Let's see. You. Hey, wait, what? Oh, Keysuke, sorry. There we go. So now, confirm. Let's see what happens. I need to find a way to wake myself up because I had a good old meal for lunch and it was healthy and everything too, but I'm still like ready to go sleep. Actually. I believe I found a solution. There it is. All right. You know what? Hakeem, you might not be wrong because the homie Damien was like, yo, you coming to play, you hooping today? And I was like, I might hoop today, I might hoop Sunday. And now this heat, what's the temperature right now anyway in France? I don't know what it is in Switzerland right now. Now this heat's coming back and maybe it's got me like, bruh, if you don't stay your ass inside and stop acting stupid like you finna go outside, then we gonna have a problem. Ready to pair. All right. Pair. Just try to get some music in my ear just to wake me up. Save. And we can. Why won't you let me? How many boundaries? For who? For Geen and for Nell, they're both B1. For Mayuri, I'm almost 100% positive that he's B0. Like almost 100% sure. 34 degrees in France. Okay. I think it's like around that in Switzerland too right now. Why won't? Okay. Hold up. Yeah, AI knows how to use slash, and it knows how to use thrust too. The problem is, and they said this when Strike came out, was that that Strike was going to be one of those teams. Where are my glasses now, bruh? It's okay. Maybe it is the heat. Maybe I do need to sit down. Then lost my glasses. But they said that Strike was designed for people to use manually, which fine, cool, or to be most efficient when used manually. And the other ones, they're kind of like they can be used, can't be used, whatever. So touching 40 this week. And I'm telling you, Ichigo White is a beast. And I only have him, I think I have him B1. I don't know if I pushed for B2. But that was my rule of like, you always dupe your tactical characters, and I don't dupe anybody else. like as a non-whale, as a dolphin in these streets, right? Um, wait. Yeah, it strikes sucks, but I think also it's one of those. I think people who use them manually don't have nearly as hard of a time as those of us who use them on auto. Oh, I'm forgetting stuff all the time. That's just been me. That's that neurodivergence of being constantly distracted. However, having Summer Walker in my ear right now singing is making me like wake up a little bit. That makes me feel better. Oh no 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 no! I'm not gonna because Ulquiorra, like I'm gonna take him, and he's one of my favorite characters. I'm still gonna take him only B0, focus on getting creepy dude, and then Thousand Year Blood War coming on the 15th, right? And I don't want Uri, or I don't care about him that much, but he's gonna be there, and it's probably gonna be necessary to have him. So right now, it's try to get creepy dude before it's too late. That's the goal. And if I don't, I mean, I'm not gonna cry about it. But I skipped him last time. I'm just not skipping him this time. And now we have to figure out a way to get past Endless Trial Tower. And guess who doesn't help me with that creepy dude? It is. I think what I'm gonna have to do is what I have been doing. I just need to get that third piece in the set stamps on Yaruichi to be good. I think if I do that, I will be okay for floor 6, and then we just figure it out from there. Put out one fire at a time, right? I really would. The problem with playing music on the stream too. That's in my head. I started this conversation like we've been going back and forth, and I've been saying it forever. It's not. My daughter put something there, it makes me smile. Is that if it's whitelisted and they don't want me to monetize my stream, I'm good with that. I'm good with it. Don't shut down my stream, and I will run your album. Um, But Mayuri is the best. The problem with the strike team is like what you're describing, which is Mayuri is the best to run with them. Over every other member in strike, a thrust character is the best thing to run with Pantera and Soifon. Is that not saying it's not possible, but it's like I don't know. Maybe I'm just thinking about I'm too heavy on it. But it's like, yo, so we got to run Rangiku with thrust so we can put my Yuri on strike. But I mean, to be fair, and as I've complained about, that is theory crafting. That is theory crafting, and I've asked for more of that stuff anyway. So like, what can I really complain about when they're doing exactly what I asked them to do? And so like the solution to this is either have spend a bunch of money on borders for or boundaries for those main two, and then put up Rangiku. So like that's the only real solution. And I don't have the boundaries on Nell and on Gin deep enough in order to have Rangiku run and it be like okay. All right, here we go. Keep going. Keep it pushing. Keep pushing. All right. I'm going to spare you guys me actually singing. Strike support coming soon. Well, apparently not. Apparently the next thing coming out is a dadgum tactic spirit tactic, which I don't know why we need a replacement for Aizen and leave a gap, a big ass gap in strike. That was Wait, you mean no hype characters coming out soon, or do you mean in this game? Because there's two good ones, Mayuri and Kitsuke. But coming soon, I have no idea. No, I haven't seen the new map. Where is it? I'm not prepared for Thousand Years Blood War at all, though. I got 10,000 Jade and 30 limited tickets and 10. You got more than me. I got like 1,000 Jade right now, and I'm about to burn that on Creepy Dude. So, where's the map that says this? Is that what you're referring to? Art of Entertaining. Gotta be honest, the music is helping. Albeit, like right now, the song is not. I might have to put Montana of 300 in here and get like aggressive gun bars just so I can like keep my eyes open. I remember my go yards, you go. Hakeem, I can't say you're wrong. But I'll say this: I haven't, and this is my fault. I'm not saying it's my fault. I think I've just listened to more Summer Walker than I have SZA. That's it. That's it. Every time I hear SZA, anytime she has a song out, I love it. However, her over SZA and over Ella Mai, and I think I put Ella Mai over SZA too. So. No, there's a little clip of True Shikai running around in the new map. I have not seen that. I have not seen that. Although I will say this, when it comes to music in terms of like vocals and everything else, and again, I gotta dig into SZA's catalog a little bit more. Sometimes it's what they're saying. You know what I mean? Like sometimes it's what they're like. Okay, so my uncles, growing up, one of my uncles was into Jay-Z and one of my uncles was into DMX. And knowing those two, it fit their personalities, right? From a technical perspective, double and triple entendres and everything else, Jay-Z, Lil Grimy. DMX had that like, and I'm sorry to say it, it was like that Tupac feel. That's not what he was trying to do. I'm not saying he was, but it's that feel of like, no, I'm just giving you passion. I'm giving you raw. This is what I've been through. His first album was titled "Is Dark and Hell Is Hot." It was basically just like the vibe, like the. I'm gotta stop using the word vibe. It was the feeling of like what he was going through, and there was so much passion behind it. And Jay-Z had his passion and everything else, but he was smooth. He was cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that was him, and DMX was just like raw. Sometimes I could say like Ella Mai or her are maybe better musicians, but sometimes Summer Walker come out with a song where it's just kind of like, she came out with a song called, just on this past album, "I Should Have Robbed You." That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Somebody made her so upset in a relationship. She was like, you know what? I should have just robbed you. I should have just had a bunch of women come through and we should have stuck you up and robbed you. It's like, yo, I think that's a real one. I think that's somebody you're really upset with right now. And I think you truly feel that way. After seeing it, I can see the game competing with other gotchas. Okay, that's cool then. That's cool. That's cool. Hopefully, I need to find that clip then. But yeah, sometimes it's Ella Mai or her, SZA may have like better songs, but sometimes it's that subject matter where it's like, nah, you poked a button and there's a gang of women right now singing that song at the top of their lungs in the kitchen like, I can't believe I let that man. Okay, I should have robbed him, and that's their song. They'll admit other better songs, but because of what's being said, telling you. I don't think BSR wants to compete with. Well, here's the thing. They may not want to compete, but they do. Like their goal may not be like, we're trying to be like better than them and better than them, but those are that's where your money is. There's enough money for everybody is not exactly true. And so if they can compete with those things, that just helps the longevity of the game. They may not be like, oh, this is our goal to do this, but Tyler over all of them. I don't know who that is. Tim's is good too though. Anyway, that's not who they're trying to compete with, but you need to have a quality on that level so that you can draw some of their clients, their customers over to get more money so you can keep your game alive longer. You know what I'm saying? So like they're not directly competing per se, but do you think they'd be upset if their numbers went up and Woowa's numbers went down, which I hope that's how you're supposed to say it? No, they'd be happy. They'd be like, okay, cool. Oh, we snatched up some more clients from some more customers, whatever you want to call it, from name the game NTE. Bet. Bet. You know, we wish them all the best, and we want everybody to be successful. We just want to be the most successful. So hopefully they do compete. Hopefully they do get more recognition. All BSR needs is for Bleach to do real well, and the anime does well. They win as well. That yeah, rising tide lifts all boats. You're right, and I think the new season, I think you said, is coming out. That's why they had that other new Bleach game come out, which I'm ignoring. But yeah, if that, I think is this the last season that's going to come out for Thousand Year Blood War? I haven't. That whole arc hasn't really done it for me, to be honest with you. I probably need to go back and look at it again, but it hasn't been like, you know what I mean? Like it's been like, okay, it's cool. They brought him back. Okay, cool. You know what I mean? Like it hasn't moved me. So we'll see. We will see. Oh, by the way, Hakeem, this song right here that I'm listening to right now, 1-800-Heartbreak featuring Anderson .Paak. Anderson's .Paak verse in this song might be one of the funniest verses I've ever heard in my life, and it's awesome. I can't sing a word of it. It's amazing. It might be one of my favorite rap verses on an R&B song since like, well, I guess that's a hip hop song. I was about to say since Mary J. Blige and Method Man, but that was a Method Man song. I love it. Anyway, his verse on that is just. The thing is, they both gotchas, but they both completely different. One is open world with no auto. The other isn't open world, which BSR is and has a lot of auto. Well, I will say, no, but Hakeem, the point is, though, is that both take time, and we all have finite amount of time. So, like, when I choose to play Bleach Soul Resonance, which has more auto, and I'm doing that more content online and I'm by that extension not playing Seven Deadly Sins, which has no auto, and I have to run around an open world environment. So the game that keeps my attention is inherently taking my attention away from the other one. Seven Deadly Sins Origins gotten a bit repetitive. I'm still gonna play it, still make content for it, whatever, but my focus is shifting back over to Bleach Soul Resonance a little bit more because they've been consistent with the content. I've liked it consistently, and I feel kind of bad that I haven't made more content for it given how much I like it. But by me playing this, what would I be doing if I wasn't playing this? Maybe playing Seven Deadly Sins Origins. So like when I'm playing Madden 26, I'm not playing Bleach. Well, I kind of am because you can run it on auto, but you see my point. Like every one that you pick, the other one suffers for it. So what do you think of calling people the game repetitive, free to play slop, which is unfortunate but true? I don't care. It's I'm not gonna let other people's reviews determine my enjoyment of a game because everybody's gonna complain about everything. You can't get people to agree on nothing. There's gonna be anime series that you see on Crunchyroll that have 4.9 stars, and you're like, how is it 4.9? You know what I mean? Like, why is it people don't agree? So like, I might use those in the like initial stages to be like, let me see if this game is good and I should try it. Oh, it has a 4.5 on Google Play. All right, cool. I'm gonna try it. If somebody in that comment section like, man, this game is trash, yeah, okay, you said that though. There's a whole 20,000 other people, and collectively they said 4.9. 5 out of 5. So I'm gonna go with that and ignore your comment. Like, I'm not gonna let others determine my happiness or what I'm gonna do. Um, I'll write down Tyler. I will. I'm not gonna change it right now though, because Anderson Paak's verse is coming up. Hello, my darling, it's me again. Anyway, so don't hang up. Love it. All right, but and truth be told, what I just complained about with Seven Deadly Sins Origins, which is a game I still like, I will still play. Right now, it is repetitive and grindy. Repetitive and grindy. I'm going at the same 6 dungeon bosses, boss challenges, and one dungeon. I got to complete those same daily goals. And so this morning I woke up, I literally was like, went over, completed the daily stuff in 10 minutes, and then turned it off and came back over here and studied. So, like, everybody's going to disagree. That's fine. That's cool. If you don't like it, it's the same. Like, again, this goes back to, like, bring it back to me, self-centered. But people who will be on my channel and be like, man, this is terrible. I hate your videos. Okay, man, I hope you find somebody who you like. Hopefully you find a content creator that you love. Not everybody going to like me, and I'm okay with that. I'm going to just block your comment, which, again, you can comment all you want to, and they don't tell you that you're blocked, and they just keep, it's such a shout into the void type deal. So funny to me, but, like, I'm not going to be for everybody. Not every game is for everybody, and if you think it's repetitive slop, then it's not for you. There's a gang of other games out there that you can play for free. You can go everything from Angry Birds to chess.com. By the way, I need to put my chess.com thing in my description because I want people to play me. My homie, I don't know if she's a homie yet. She's a friend that I'm getting to know, Momo. We've been playing a lot of chess. So anyway, I'm just saying these two games are different in categories in the gacha space. So I was kind of saying that BSR is mostly competing to be the best in their. Oh, okay, fair. That's fair. They're competing to be the best in their own category. I hear you. Okay, that's fair. Or like you say with the Steph Curry analogy you said yesterday, if someone says the game is trash, tell them, show me you. That's true. Oh, the game is trash. How would you fix it? I would make more content. That's too vague. That's too vague. What kind of content? Hard. Bruh. Hey, you know what? I'm coming to this meeting. Let me come into this board meeting. All right, so let me give you this idea. We need to make more difficult content. I'll pick up my salary on the way out. Get the hell out of my face. But no, it is what it is. And NTE is good. NTE is good. Positive mindset. That's what I'm saying. Positive mindset. Well, I won't even say positive mindset. I think it's I'm just all over the spot. Positive, yes, but also just one of those, like, I'm going to like what I like, and you're going to like what you like. And Jay-Z said it in a song. It's not, but what you eat don't make me, like, you like it, you like it. That's cool. You don't like it, that's also cool. NTE was fun, and I did play it for a little bit. I've always felt like I need to sit down with NTE and just play it and get through the game. It was fun. It's bad when a game starts feeling like a job, bruh. But I told you that's what it was with DC Worlds Collide, where it wasn't. No, actually, DC Worlds Collide felt like an abusive relationship. It was like you just keep lying to me and not talking to me and making the same mistakes, and then writing a letter saying you sorry and fixed it, and then do the same thing in 2 weeks. Either we're going to have counseling or you're going to get the hell out of my house. That's how NTE felt, or DC Worlds Collide felt. But yeah, Seven Deadly Sins started to feel like and the worst part was I have to tell myself, like, I'm getting up to go farm some ore, and I'm telling myself it only really takes like 5 minutes. Why are you so, like, resistant to wanting to do it? Is it so little fun that you don't want to do this for 5 minutes? Just do it real fast. You know what I mean? And I'm talking myself into it, like, just do it. Just do it. I'm like, if you're feeling that way already, give it, like, put it on the back burner a little bit, run your stuff in 10 minutes a day, give it some space to breathe, and then go back to it in a couple weeks if they have some better content. If they start making, and they do put out a good amount of content. It's just maybe at the place I am in the game, I'm able to get through it really quick. Last time White Ichigo and Old Man Zangetsu Boss were too tanky. Free-to-play players complain, though. I don't even remember that. So that might mean that, because I'm not free-to-play, that I didn't notice. My bad. I didn't notice. Seven Deadly Sins hasn't really had a major update since, like, the Escanor patch. No, they have. They did that thing called Raid because they said the dungeons were too long, and so they're going to make Raid, which was exactly the same thing. They just changed the name. They put in that 100-day anniversary thing. That was a fun little event. They put in the Valentine's Day event. Those are like fun little events, and I'm giving them props for like trying to do different stuff and make things like interesting. I get that. It's just that after you do that for that 2, 3, 4 hours, they added a new region. Just one new region. They've added new region. Like, they do stuff. It's just that once you've completed like the story or the other thing, the basic elements of the game are so repetitive and grindy that it's like, yay, we got new stuff. Fun. And then it's fun for 2 days, and then you gotta wait 3 weeks. I understand why they're complaining, but what do they expect that they can clear everything that whales can clear in the same? Well, that goes back to that thing, Hakeem, where it is. There's always going to be people that complain, and there's never going to be a consistent complaint because they're going to make more difficult content and free-to-play players who don't want to work. That's the thing. If you're free, there was one free-to-play player for like DC Rose Collide, I'll never forget, where he was like, I don't have enough resources to do everything. And it's like, okay, let's talk through it. Let's figure out, what are you doing? And he's like, I'm like, how did you save this? How you save? Like, oh, I don't save anything. I just use it immediately. And it's like, so you treat your resources like a whale, but you don't want to spend any money. And then you complain when you don't have it. So you want to do no strategy. You just want to get all the resources you can, dump them all at the same time and get everything. Not gonna happen. So he complains about not having enough resources to do everything he wants. Whereas other players who enjoy free to play, saving, hoarding, figuring out what characters get the best, and like, managing it and everything else, they enjoy that part of the game. They were good with it, right? Always gonna be somebody complaining. Always. So that's why those games themselves have to find a balance of like, here's content hard enough for the in-game players for them to stick around, right? And the whales who actually put money into the game. Here's content that's obtainable for the free-to-play players. And we'll put explicitly, I've seen this on so many games, they'll put explicitly on their in-game content. And dudes who are like a month in are like, I can't beat this. This is stupid. And it's like, they said in-game. They're trying to design this stuff for people who are whales and got to that end game in like 3 months, or people who've been playing this game for a year plus. You're not going to be able to do it 2 weeks in, and you're calling it stupid because you can't beat everything. But if you beat everything in 2 weeks, then you complain everything is too easy and that you're bored. There's always going to be a complaint. So like those companies have to find like all right, here's a cookie to the end game players. Here's a cookie to the early game players. Here's a cookie to the mid game players. And we know damn well one from every group is going to complain. It's going to happen. So find a balance. Are 75% of y'all happy? Yeah? Cool. We can keep our lights on. As long as 75% of y'all are happy, lights stay on. When it gets to be 75% of you are complaining, DC Rose Collide, then we have an issue. So you're never going to have a consensus. That's why it's hard for me to follow like one comment or like 100,000 people play a game. One comment says this sucks. 100 people like that comment. What's the percentage? What's the percentage of people who liked it versus the people who didn't? That's the, I think it was Mike Greenberg on ESPN Random, right? Where he said like he doesn't, or he did, I don't know what he does now. Whenever he put out anything on social media, he stopped looking at the comment section because he would have a guy that famous would have 1,000 comments, and he would read everybody saying, "Oh, you're the best, you're amazing, we love what you do, keep doing it, da da da," and there'd be one person in that comment section who'd be like, "Man, you suck, I hate this," and then that would be the comment that would stick in his head all day. And it's like you get all, and he knew it. It's a thing that he talked about where it's like you get all this praise and people being so happy, and then you focus on the one negative. Nah. Like when I go look for hotels, anything else, when I see the reviews, I'm not, okay, this is going to be so racist. And I'm not going to say what country it is. But there are a couple of countries, like 3 or 4, when they put up bad reviews, I ignore them because they consistently complain about everything. There will be 5-star reviews up and down, and then people from these couple of countries will always find a complaint. And I mean literally like, well, they said a continental breakfast, but where's the meat? And it's like, that's what continental means, bro. That's what you were gonna get, nothing but some cereal and a couple of packaged donuts. That's what they told you. You know what I mean? Like they'll find like the one thing to complain about. Always. And I have some of these people in my life. That's why I have some friends like this where it's like I'll look at them and be like, you can't be happy about ish, can you? You'll be like, this is good, this is good, this is good. And then you'll find the one thing where it's like, you know, this fork is a little bit short. You were happy. Why couldn't you just let that go? And he'd be like, oh, my mom, she's the way. Anyway, you'll always have people who complain. There's always going to be people who complain. So just take the consensus. Don't ever go by the one. And when it comes to you as well. People who are negative in your ear, let that ride. If you have the majority of people saying you're this, that, and the third, and this positive, the one person has something negative to point out, unless it's a valid thing, like you injured them or hurt them in some way, push that to the side. Just get that person out your life. It feels like they spent the past few patches just rehauling the game, so I'm just waiting for a major story and area patch. I think that's what they did, though. And I'm not even faulting them for it. Because they also released the game earlier than they wanted, because they had a release date, and then they pushed the release date back, and then they saw the complaints, and then they pulled the release date back forward a little bit. And I think what they've been doing, because they even I got to complete a thought. I think what they're doing is they're putting it out there and fixing bugs and everything else as it goes along and patching up stuff. But that's why they have so many, like, not just the main maintenance to add a new character, but like other patches that get put in randomly. Because I think they're trying to like stabilize everything for everybody as it's going out, which is going to take away from some content, obviously. They tried the dungeons thing, and then they just took away Frozen Mines and the Spider's Nest. Spider's Nest sucked. They took it away, and they're like, yeah, people aren't enjoying this. They aren't even playing this anymore. Here's Raid, which sucks. And we're going to take these away. We're going to rework them and find a way to make them better. In the meantime, these rewards going to buy. They're literally like building the ship as we're floating, building the plane while it's in the air. They're literally just trying to do that at the moment, which is why you feel that way. And you're not wrong in that feeling. I think I think it was the last patch that introduced, no, it wasn't Elizabeth, the one before that. It was in that patch where they even like put out a note saying like, look, we know we've been trying this, that, and the third, and we apologize for all the issues. And I think I put out a video where I was like, I appreciate the fact that they acknowledge that they have been trying to fix this stuff and they apologize for it, so much so that I'm like, you don't even need to apologize. We get it. You know what I mean? Like, it's nice for them to say that kind of stuff and acknowledge that, hey, we are doing our best to like fix all of the bugs and bring you content and do this. And it's like, okay, I feel you. Understandable. You guys are trying your best at the moment. So cool. I'll let that ride a bit. And I know a lot of people hate being forgiving or understanding, and they want to rage immediately. And that is, to me, is just like, okay, well, if you want to just be mad about something, be mad. But like, I don't see what that does for you other than give you stress and gray hair. But yeah, they've been actively saying like, yo, we're trying to fix stuff while doing stuff. I think that's also why they have so many developer notes, which I appreciate too. They communicate a lot. So that's why I'm not giving up the game because it's grindy. I'm going to keep playing it because I see A lot of good things coming forward in the future. Same thing with Bleach. They found all the issues with the IP owners and all the other stuff, but there's so much good here, and they do a really good job of communicating stuff. They could be better. They could be a little bit better, but they do a good job. So if I see good, clear communication and consistent efforts from the development teams, then I'll stick with it, because I've seen it bad. I'll stick with it and be like, all right, I think like a year from now, 2 years from now, these are going to be very strong games that are still going. So, no, I didn't get Geen Skin. I didn't even know it was a thing until like a month after the fact. Those feels like appetizers. I'm waiting for the entree. They'll give you an entree soon. And they do. I think they're going to introduce Act 15 with Gother. When he comes out. I don't like Gother. I don't. Bond needs to be in the game. Anyway, I ain't trying to be on a plane that's getting built mid-air, bro. Hey, you won't know till you're in the air. It's like, okay, so we're flying to the Maldives. Everybody hop on, and you turn around. You're like, why is it breezy in this plane? Where's the tail? Oh, we're building that right now. We can't turn yet. We should be able to turn in like 4-5 hours. It's clear they want the game to be a success because they're putting way more resources and work into that more than their gotcha mogul star dive. So I appreciated it, but no, I hear you. And I will say this: I think Netmarble had to learn a couple of hard lessons with games that died, because they were like, let's try to break these people's wallets. They're nerds. They won't go anywhere else. And we were like, no, we'll go somewhere else. We'll dip. Straight up. Marvel Future Revolution. I started making content for that game. That lasted for a month. And I was like, yo, will y'all stop trying to reach into my pockets? That game died like less than a year. Marvel Mystic Mayhem, they did not do a great job of communication or content creation. That game is dead, has not been out for a year. DC Worlds Collide is on his way to death right now. That game is about to hit its 1-year anniversary, and that event was a disaster, apparently. And they already had to switch development teams, so I don't know what the hell they're going to do now. I'm just waiting like meat and potatoes. And that's fair. That's fair, but that's what I think. Put it this way. You're waiting. That's the point. You see the potential, and you see them communicating. And so you're like, you know what? I believe that it is coming because I've seen the efforts and the communications. And that's what I mean. If you thought that they were just like dragging you along, if there was no communication, if they weren't dropping dev notes like every other day, they love sending some dev notes. If they weren't doing that stuff like all the time, then you live streams and stuff explaining things, then you'd be like, I'm done with this. But because you see them trying and the effort and the resources and everything else and them communicating constantly, you're like, okay, you know what? It's repetitive right now. It's grindy and it's kind of like blah at the moment. But I'll just stick around. I'll do my daily stuff for 15 minutes a day, because I believe that there's going to be better. The meat and potatoes are coming. We ordered our food. The appetizers came. They told us the meal's coming. The waiter's really nice. He brought us free drinks. He even said, like, because there's a delay, they're going to give us a free dessert. Okay, I'll take the free dessert. I'll sit up here with my lady at the bar. We'll have another drink. We'll have another drink. And he's brought us a free appetizer. Oh, you brought us more appetizers? Yeah, the kitchen's taking a minute. We're going to bring you a free appetizer. Oh, you know what? I'm still going to give y'all 5 stars. Even though it's late. Y'all been good. It's a problem now, but y'all been good. We'll give you some grace. DC Rose Cloud getting sold like resellers sell their Jordans, bruh. When you said they're getting sold, I thought you were going in a different direction, and I appreciate you for not doing that. But DC Worlds Collide is so much potential. All they had to do was communicate a little bit. We're not going down that path again. You've heard me say this rant several times. I know you have. And people have to be sick of me talking about it. I'm the dude who keeps talking about his ex, and they're like, man, y'all broke up. Will you stop talking about her? It's like, yeah, you're right. You're right. I got out of an 8-year relationship, and I have been complaining about this more than that. Anyway, what does that tell you? Anyway. Excuse me. Yeah, what my point is, it's natural. You feel like taking a break. It feels like we're in. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think we're in agreement. I think we're in agreement. Where it's just kind of like, yeah, we're gonna slow down. Let's slow down a little bit. It's fun. I still enjoy it. Every once in a while, I pick it up. Let me run. It'll be good. But it's one of those, like you said, maintenance mode might be the perfect description of it. Maintenance mode. Actually, I don't know if Hakeem, I don't even know if you were with me then, because it was the start of because I did DC Legends. I started Marvel Strike Force, quit that. Marvel Future Revolution, quit that. Had a break from YouTube, and then DC Worlds Collide. I heard about it coming out, and then I started making a bunch of content, right? And then in that interim, like what happened was, I was in a relationship for 8 years, and then we broke up in 2024. So it's been a minute, right? But then in 2025, as we're like going through the breakup and all that other nonsense, I'll never forget. That was right around the time. Remember that summer when Luka got traded to the Lakers? And I'll never forget. I was studying to finish my second master's in my second master's, which was in psychology, right? And I'll never forget. My friend sent me a message and was like, "Yo, Luka got traded," and I was like, "What?" And then I couldn't. I was working on my paper. I couldn't focus on my paper anymore. I was sitting there like, working, and then somebody sent me was it Selena? Anyway, somebody sent me the message. I was like, okay, I'll look at that later. I need to focus. I got this paper turned in, right? I need to focus. And then I was like, let me see what she said. And then I looked and I was like, and then I put the phone down and I went back and I was like, and I just sat because I couldn't think. And I was like, yo, got out of a relationship for that long, and that did not knock a pause in my ability to finish my psychology work like working full-time job and doing that. That did not knock a pause in it. Like it was hurt, painful, all the other stuff you go through, but whatever, I was able to focus. Luka got traded and I was like, I guess it was more of a surprise. We could feel our relationship, slowly dying. And she's a good person. Don't make it sound like she's a good person and all that other jazz. Just didn't work out. But like it was one of those. I guess I saw it coming. With this one, it was just kind of like out of like. And that whole day, I was like, I literally was like trying to keep working, and then after half an hour, I was like, I can't, and I just like got off and just got on ESPN and started reading stuff. And that was when I saw that video of Devin Booker. And they were like, "Oh, did you hear about Luka getting traded?" And Devin Booker was like, "Luka Garza?" And they were like, "Luka Doncic, bro." Oh, that knocked a pause in me. That messed up my whole study day. And those study days are important because I'm working full time. I had a full Saturday to like study, or no, it wasn't a Saturday, was it? Anyway, it was like I had that full day to study. Like I dedicated that time to it. Messed up my whole steez. I couldn't do nothing. My only gripe is I wish they would fix the battle pass. It's so bad. You mean the Hawk Pass? They said they improved it. I can't see where they did it. Yeah, we improved the Hawk Pass. Show me where. Show me where. Have they fixed the climbing and 7 Deadly Sins already? No. I just figured out how to better utilize it, but no, it is definitely not fixed. It has not been corrected. Yeah, nah. It's they haven't fixed it yet. All I would recommend is they're going to get back. They're going to be a good game. I think it's going to be a good game. I would just say do your dailies. I'm going to give it dailies, and I'll still make some content. I'm going to focus more on Bleach now. And maybe this is just the ADHD in me, like just shifting attentions. But I'm going to keep doing my dailies or whatever. Even one with his wife. What's that song? Get Your Boy. Get Your Boy is also one of those songs from like Summer Walker where it's like, yo, this isn't the most technical written or anything else, but this is really a couple who is sitting there like in an argument right now. Like, you gonna stop mistreating me? You know your boy said he'd come get me something. And you're like, yo, what? Love that song. Sorry. Love that song. But it's literally, I think the Hawk Pass now is like literally the same thing. To Mega Warrior's point, I haven't seen any kind of like, this is better. See, you better get your boy. Man, I love this song. It's nothing but a scandal. It's nothing but a scandal. For a person who doesn't like dramas, I definitely like reading books and listening to music like this. Watching a TV series about it, I can't stand it. I won't watch them. But a song like this, man, please. I'll play that on repeat. All right, so we're gonna see how much more of this do I have to do? This arc. Once I finish this arc, I get these rewards. I'm gonna go do the pulls, and then we'll call it a stream. I said I wasn't. Ooh, it's 3. I was supposed to go to the gym today. It may not happen because my gym closes at 5:45. I don't know that I want to. I don't know. Thought about going and hooping today too, but I don't know. If I go today, I'm not going tomorrow, and I think I'd rather go tomorrow. Because if I go today, then somebody gonna try to convince me to go out tonight, and I'm not going out tonight. I am not going out tonight. Oh no, the battle pass in Bleach Soul Resonance is amazing. I love that thing. I love that battle pass. The battle pass in Bleach Soul Resonance is really, really good. All right, let me change this album. Oh, and Momo done hit me up with the he been wrong with his wife. Okay, sorry. Sorry, my bad. My bad, I'm stupid. He's alone with his wife. That's trifling. No. That is trifling as hell. They gotta worry about you being alone with them. That's your homeboy, and he gotta worry about you being alone with his wife. Y'all should have been done for it. Actually, T.I. had a new album, and I don't know if I like it. It's good, but I don't know if it's great. Oh, Tank got a new single out too. Oh, and Coco got a new. Oh, Coco's got a new single. Coco Jones. Oh, and let me do Tyler. Hold up. Let me search Tyler real quick since Akeem said I need to do that. Hold up. Let me put Tyler on the list before I forget, because Lord knows I'll forget. Let me put her on here. Wait. Do I know her? Not personally, I mean like her. Like, wait, no, don't I go to the gym with her? Don't I know her? No, let me stop. She has a lot of releases of albums. She's apparently a very busy woman. All right, I'm gonna just pick an album. I typically Dolly Dolly. We'll start with that one, I guess. Wait, no, this is a collaboration album with someone else. I think they have her set up incorrectly in Spotify. Oh, there's an album right there. So it's just from 2024. She only has one album, and then she has one coming out this year. So I'll add that album, and then she has a new album coming out in 12 days. So we will listen to that when I'm off stream. When I listen to an album for the first time, it has to be without other distractions, because I really listen. So we're going to put that there. Save the album to this so we can listen to it later. I'm not about to listen to Tyler, the Creator, right now. We're gonna listen to. Let's go back to the T.I. Let's see. I will say, like, that freestyle from T.I. like 2 years ago where he was on Just Incredible. Or we could do Kalani Uncut. Let's do Kalani Uncut. All right, that's what we'll go with. All right. Hooping in this heat is insane. I hope it's inside. No. They talking about meeting outside. They're talking about meeting outside. That was my first indicator of like this might be a no situation. And right now, do I have it's 32 degrees right now. Agree, whatever, dog. It's like 32 degrees on right now. Every night with 33 degrees. That's why like now would be an okay-ish time. Like leave now, get there like at 5, and then that's cool, we can play. But then all those dummies who decided to play at 2 o'clock, they gonna be burned out and be like, man, I'm tired, I'm exhausted. Why am I so tired? Because you played at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. You're supposed to play at like 6. It is hot. And number 2, why are you out here at 2? We're in Switzerland. It doesn't even get dark till 9:30. Whatever, dog. We are in our 40s. Chill out. Well, 20s to 40s or whatever, but still, chill out. See, this is why y'all get wrinkled so fast. And us melanated folks who also avoid the sun don't end up with all. You notice how the Japanese folks don't get wrinkled like they. Oh, they look so young at 60. Yeah, because they're not baking themselves in the sun like chocolate chip cookies. Avoid the sun, bruh. Avoid it. Be in every once in a while with the beach and whatnot. That's cool. That's cool. There ain't no need for you to go out there every day at midday and cook yourself like leather. What are we doing? Anyway. Just probably I might have. I'm sure like I'll listen to a song and be like, oh, this is who he meant. And then I just didn't know the name. You know what's funny? The Clips album was good, but it wasn't repeatable to me. Like I listened to it 2 or 3 times. The birds don't sing, they cry. That song, especially like my mom passed away a while ago. Like the way that song went down, how he found his dad, bruh. That was one of those ones of where like I didn't know the Clips had it in them like that. That song was beautiful, and you could hear the heartbreak in that song. And it's a good album. It's a really, really good album. But what happened was Freddie Gibbs came out with a really good album that year. Clips came out with a really good album that year, and then Jid. Jid was the one that took over for the year for me. Like Jid came out with that album, and then I stopped listening to those other ones, even despite the fact that I really like those other ones. I had Jid on a loop for like 3 months. And then he also had singles that came out like Let the Bodies Hit the Floor with oh my God, I can't remember his Offset. But he had that come through. That song was good. Like he was featured on so many like really good singles. He just took over that summer. That whole summer he took over for me. And the Clips album was amazing. It really, really was. The Freddie Gibbs album was amazing. It really, really was. But Jid just hit the right spot, and I just never let go. That GNX album that was also really good too from Kendrick, but that was the year before. So, and you know what the funny part is? Not damn one of them is using sunscreen. Not one of them. Knowing damn well their wives said before they walked out the door, and that's wives and girlfriends, but you know how it is. Knowing damn well their wives were like, because I know them, put on sunscreen. Oh yeah, babe, I'm gonna do it. Put on sunscreen. I'm gonna do it. No, they didn't do it. Listen to your wives. They didn't do it. Oh yeah, John Legend in that song. John Legend, man, he's good though. Kendrick's verse on the Clips album, I don't get what the big deal was. It literally, it was just him rapping. They made a whole big controversy about it, and then they had to push the album back because of the Sony Drake. Then I was like, what is it? I listened to it multiple times. I listened to other reactors listen to it, and they were like, I don't get it. And I don't either. I think that that everything just went like DEFCON 1 because they were worried about the lawsuit and all that other crap from your boy Drake. And so then they just played it extra cautious. I have no idea why. It was not worth a damn. It was not worth a damn. It was a good verse. Don't get it. It was a good verse. I don't know where the controversy came in. I don't. Even when he said the Trump thing, it was like Trump card, which I mean, I guess could be a double entendre, but like, something tells me Donald Trump ain't bumping Kendrick Lamar. And even if he probably listened to it, be like, oh, you said my name, that's cool. Like, I don't think he didn't say anything. He didn't say anything wild in that verse to me. I didn't think so. Maybe I missed it, but it was like I was listening to it, I was like, oh, okay. Where's it coming? No, okay. I is he finished? That it did nothing for me. I will say this though, and I haven't listened to it in a minute. If you liked the Kendrick Lamar Super Bowl halftime show, which I loved it, they do have like the whole thing is audio on Spotify. I listened to that like multiple times. It's a really good just performance to listen to as well. It's really, 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 really good. So highly recommend that. And no, I still haven't listened to Iceman or any of those other two albums or whatever. Not gonna. Um, I did listen through it. I did listen to it through reactors, but I could not tell you a song off of it. And then the STFU Janice, I only know that song because Ludacris did a freestyle over it, and I love Ludacris, and that freestyle was sick. That freestyle was so good. You know why though? They tried to do an alternative Super Bowl show because they did when Bad Bunny got announced. They didn't want to. They didn't like it, and so then they tried to do another one. And then once people figured out what it actually was, it just ended up being like Kid Rock, and it was like. And then even then, those people didn't watch it. Like nobody watched it. So we're not gonna talk about him here. We're gonna keep this a happy space. Oh, we're gonna keep this a happy space. We're not even worried about him. Oh, buddy. But no, that was what was? Oh no, actually, I'm not gonna. I said I wasn't gonna talk about it, and that's a really, really political thing. So we're just gonna keep that off. We're gonna keep that offline. We're going to keep that offline. But like Hakeem, that's the funny part too. If you think I'm like wild or crazy on a stream, you don't understand how much I censor myself. You have no idea how much I censor myself when I'm on here. I need to get Alessia to come on here one time, but she's been so busy lately. We used to do videos together in the middle of a hookah bar, just talking mad ish. And I always said we wanted to do a podcast together, but she lived so far out. But it was always fun and always funny. I gotta convince her to do it, but she's been so busy lately. So she's working on her own bachelor's, master's degree thing right now. So proud of her for doing that. Did really well. And she only has, I think, one more year left. So. Oh, no, 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 no. I said from the first time he was elected, there's one bright spot. One. And that is, it is going to be a golden age for comedy. Like stand-up comedians, The Daily Show, all that stuff. There's going to be so much content provided. Like, you're going to laugh. And as my mom always said, may she rest in peace. Sometimes you have to laugh to keep from crying. There's going to be plenty of that. There's going to be plenty of that. Wait, which song is this? Hold up. Because I do love it. Oh, yeah, Folded. Folded is a good song. Yo, if anybody got Kalani's number, I'm not even trying to hook up. Can you ask her if I can play her album? Her and Summer Walker. If anybody got her number. Can I play their songs while I'm doing the stream? I won't monetize. I just don't want the stream to get blocked because I'm playing it. I'll run that stuff in the background. Because right now I'm listening to it and it's like, it would be cool to just like have a nice, chill environment with like music in the background. I don't know that Kalani's music matches Bleach Soul Resonance. Probably doesn't. Probably not. But I'm not about to play like any kind. Anyway, it would be fun. Man, am I really? What time is it now? Yeah, the gym might have to miss me. But then that means I promised I would go play tomorrow. And I think I'm going to have to protein and carb load today. We don't rock with Kalani. She did my boy Kyrie dirty. Kyrie's an idiot. I ain't worried about that, man. Kyrie's a dumbass. You're gonna take a fake vaccine and then go run around a bunch of children spreading a pandemic. The reason why the Nets couldn't get any further is because of his dumbass. My boy Kyrie. Kyrie hadn't been my boy since the Uncle Drew series got canceled. Stop all that. Stop all that. Fake smart guy. He's a flat earther. He thinks the earth is flat. That's your boy? Okay. He doesn't believe in things like science. Okay. That can be your boy. I mean, like you said, Luka Doncic is better than Wemby. I mean, Drake is the best musical artist of all time. Those are all, that's you. So you, honestly, I'm not even gonna joke. Like I'm teasing you, but I'm about to troll the hell out of you. The fact that you like Drake so much and Luka, the idea of Kyrie being your boy just fits. It fits so much. It's right in the pocket for you. It is right in the pocket for you, man. And I'm glad Kalani did him dirty. Now she can call me. Call me. What's up? We can have a relationship because you two out there and I don't want you around my daughter, but I mean we can have dinner or something. Oh, that fits that Kyrie would be your boy. Oh, that fits so much. Kyrie. You probably love James Harden and Kevin Durant too. You're probably a Ronaldo fan. You're probably the guy who still argues that Ronaldo's better than Messi. You're probably all in that. That's your pocket, isn't it? That's your pocket. Keep talking about how Taylor Swift is better than Beyonce. We know where your pocket is. We know where you at. We know where you at. We know where you at. See. Oh, I could take it away from him. You can keep it with him. I'm taking it away from. Watch me take it. Whoop. But this goes back to what Mega Warrior was saying. You can't be worried about one comment. I'm just one comment. That's all. I'm the 1-star review on his album. Although these past albums, I think that he's gotten a lot more than one person saying 1 star. But point being, just one comment. It's okay. Damn, it fits. Messi is a cheater. See? Knew it. Oh, I will die on this hill. I will never admit Messi's better. I knew it. I knew it. I knew. See how I called you? I called you. You fit the type. I'm just. Knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. And I'm not even a soccer dude. I'm not even a soccer dude. I have not watched one World Cup. No, I watched Brazil, Japan with the homie Momo when we went to a chess thing. That was the only, and we didn't even finish watching that. We ended up going out and getting something to eat. But like, bruh, you telling on yourself. Ooh, I don't even watch soccer. And I already knew you were Ronaldo over Messi, that you would never like Messi. I already knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Oh, I knew it. Now go ahead and say you like Taylor Swift more than Beyonce. Go and say it. Go ahead and say it. Go ahead and say it. Go ahead. It's okay. Go ahead. I know where it's coming. I know it's coming. I know it's coming. Go and say it. The next words you're going to be like, I mean, she does have some good songs. She does sell a lot. Okay, so he robbed France in the 2022 World Cup, and guess what? He's cheating against teams again in the World Cup 2026. No one likes him. Nah, I prefer me. Okay, the argument that no one likes Messi is a bit extreme. I'm not. No one likes him. That's a bit extreme. Number 2, is he cheating or is FIFA corrupt? No, I prefer Beyonce. I don't believe you. And we will say FIFA's corrupt. Just look at I'm American. Look what happened with the U.S. There should have never been a red card, but you also can't have a president be like, yo, remove that red card. Like, what are we doing? What are what are we doing? What are we doing? Shouldn't have been a red card. That was a BS red card. But at the same time, you really going to let the president call and be like, the president of a country that is not well liked at the moment, be like, yo, can you go ahead and handle that for me? Can you go ahead and take care of this red card? Oh, yeah, sure, no problem. Who cares if it's an international competition with 1 billion eyes watching it right now? We'll do it. What are they going to do? They're going to keep watching FIFA anyway. It's the World Cup. Nobody's going to not watch it, so we can change it. FIFA president, it would be a shame if Messi didn't win a World Cup in his career. Said in 2022 World Cup, few months later. Again. Whether it's a coincidence or not, I'm not saying that. Because here's the thing. He could have said the same thing about Ronaldo. Ronaldo ain't got one. But I will say this, though. And this is me gaslighting you. Not gaslighting you. This is me trolling you. Is that Messi's fault? Or is FIFA corrupt? Look, if I said I'm going to give you $5 million and everybody around you says you don't deserve it, but I give it to you, are you giving it back because everybody else said that you don't deserve it? Or are you taking it and being like, well, I mean, y'all ain't got to come to my house. Just saying. There's a bunch of people who say Bronny James shouldn't be in the NBA and his father just got him in. Is Bronny James supposed to be like, you know what? My dream of being in the NBA? Nah, forget it. Y'all right. I'm not going to go because my dad got me. I mean, if you don't shut up. We're having football games with referee officials all being from Argentina, first time in history. Look. And here's my only question. I'm not even saying you're wrong. What is Messi supposed to do about that? He didn't order that. That's all. That's my only point. I'm not saying you're wrong in any way, shape, or form. Yeah, of course. I would too. Hakeem. If they were all French refs, would you be upset? If they were all French refs, would you be mad? I'm asking legit. And you got players on your squad just winking and the ref being like, you know what? He right. Red card. Would this even bother you? That's all I'm saying. Of course it's biased. It's FIFA. They were being investigated. Was it the IOC or FIFA being investigated by the FBI like 8 years ago or some nonsense like that? IOC and FIFA, they're corrupt organizations. It's fine. But like, we knew what it was when we got here. Look at what happened with Egypt. Knew what it was. You can rail against the machine. You can argue, shout, whatever. And I am not saying you're wrong. One, as Messi, are you supposed to be like, no, man, mix in some, let's go ahead and mix in some folks from Algeria. Let's go ahead and mix in some refs from China. Let's go ahead and mix in some refs from Australia. Let's balance it. What are you supposed to say that? No, I want a World Cup. Oh, this World Cup you got from France. Oh, was it biased? Yeah, you right. Here, let's just go to PKs. Put it in the middle. Please. I'll take the $5 million. Exactly. Yeah, so if you're going to okay, again, I'm not quite this way. However, I don't have millions, if not billions, and my legacy on the line because I'm playing in a little basketball tournament or a pickup game. If you're going to do it, if it's going to, yo, we got a bunch of refs from Argentina. Good. Don't tell me now I can't deny it. Damn it. Okay, fine, but No, 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 no. Keep him. Keep him. But you shouldn't have told me. Please. FBI investigating Argentina team associated right now. Okay, okay, cool. I don't know why I said okay, okay, cool. But like, yeah, corruption all over the place. I don't. Why is it a surprise? Nukalani. Back and Forth is such a good song. But yeah, no. Of course. Of course. And here's the worst. And here's the funny part. FIFA, IOC, Formula One, all these like corrupt sports organizations, people have articles and interviews and everything just screaming how corrupt it is, and folks still watch. If it's a fixed game, why is anybody watching in the first place? If we knew what it was, if we knew the ending already. Are you see? You're back in Ronaldo. Get off my screen. I can't stand that dude. Yeah, he wins without corruption. The way he corrupts people is by paying for a woman to have his kids and then keeping her out of their life. Wow, I can't believe I just said that, but it's true. That's what he did. At least Messi has an awesome dog, which I hope is still alive. Last time I saw him, the dog is bigger than him. I remember a few years ago, back in the NBA, accused of placing magnets whenever Steph Curry was shooting the ball so he'd never miss. That doesn't even work. So you put metal in a basketball and you thought no other players would notice? Okay. You know how strong those magnets would have to be? Okay. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. People come up with anything, though. Yeah. I got to keep the music in my ear. I think that's going to be my new thing now when I'm streaming. It's putting me in too much of a good mood. Feels like I'm just hanging out now. Anyway. But no, IOC corrupt, FIFA corrupt, and I'm not even saying anything like, what? How dare you? I'm not even saying anything incendiary or like controversial. In fact, if I said the opposite, people would be more like, "Nah, you crazy? What are you talking about?" Why is this? There was no base. I just missed it. Man, that's lame. I forgot Missy had 2 verses in this. Okay, so I like it more now. Bloop, 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 bloop. No Maddox inside the ball, so whenever Sturry would shoot, would activate. They can't sue me for defamation. I'm not defaming anyone's character. I can show you the articles. You should be suing them. Plus, I have a stream with a grand total of like 3 people watching. I don't think he's going to be... It'd be more effort to send a letter. He could just send a letter to all of y'all just being like, he lying. It wouldn't be worth the effort. Sue me for what? The 0 monies I have? No, Kalani's album is really good, man. The song with Miss, and it feels like she went to like a bunch of older artists that she grew up listening to. Like she has Pusha T on their clips on there, Missy, Usher. She had Lil Mo on a song for her last album. I love when she does this stuff. She mixes in like newer stuff with older artists, and it's just like, I don't know, love it. It depends. Do I believe in the steroid theories? I have to be honest. I don't care. Truth be told, because I think there's gonna be. Put it this way: why would he be the only one doing it? And the thing that I thought about before in LeBron would be something different, because here's the thing: LeBron has been built like this since he was like 14 years old. He came out of the womb like a basketball player. But someone brought this point up of when you're a star, you're less likely to use steroids than when you are on the cusp of hitting a league. So baseball is the example I can use. I can't speak to soccer or anything, like I said before. But there's Major League Baseball, which is the pro leagues, like the absolute highest rank of baseball. And then they have all these minor leagues underneath. And the minor leagues are the players who are like playing, and trying to get contracts to the major leagues. On that line between like minors and majors, that's where you have the most steroid use. Because if you're Shohei Ohtani, if you're Aaron Judge, you using steroids is a bigger risk than reward, because you already have the $500 million contract. You already have the $500 million in endorsement deals. So if you get busted with steroids, your entire thing collapses. Contracts go void, sponsors leave you, all that other stuff. However, if you're at the minor league level and you're trying to get up there, you're never dreaming of being an Aaron Judge or a Shohei Ohtani. What you're trying to do is get to that paycheck of, okay, I just signed for $20 million. Right now I make $60,000. Now I ask you this question. Given your salary right now, and you ain't got to say it, given your salary right now, if someone told you, take this shot in the butt and I'm going to increase your salary in about 3 months to $20 million a year. Which butt cheek, right or left? Come on, let's go. 20 million? Yep, let's go. No, that's fine. No, that's cool, it's cool. Just make sure you get the alcohol swab so we don't get no infection. Let's go. But if I'm LeBron, I'll do all the extra like stuff, like all the plant-based and hyperbaric chamber and all the other things. But if I get busted, halfway busted, if anybody slips up and tells, if I end up on any kind of list, everything that he's built drops like a rock. So there can't be any kind of improprieties, none whatsoever. He can even have a "I cheated on my wife" scandal. I'm not saying he hasn't. I'm just saying like the risk does not equal the reward in that scenario. But the kid who's in like the G League, or the guy in Europe who wants to make it to the NBA and this has been his dream his entire life, and he's like, and the trainer comes up to him and is like, look, you drink this once a month, you will improve your skills. Don't ask me what's in it. This will get you to the NBA. You do it. LeBron doesn't need to do it. He's a billionaire. That's just the logic for me. Unless they all know he's using it and they allow it because it's. But that's the thing, though, Hakeem. This is the problem. You've had a group of friends yourself, and had a group of friends where there were like 5 or 6 people with a secret, and that secret gets out because people can't keep their mouths shut. In this world right now, and I'm not even being like sideways about it, if you had information or documentation that LeBron was on steroids and you were not like literally in his family, how valuable is that information? I'm going to end up being on every news outlet on the planet and getting paid to do so. I will replace him as a billionaire because I'm the one who broke the story about LeBron being on steroids. You can't keep, like, the problem with conspiracies is that people have to keep the secret, and people suck at keeping secrets. So, like, the idea, sure, fun to think about. You can't keep a group of people. Kawhi and the Clippers tried to circumvent the salary cap on a deal with a company that they were all in the circle with, and yet somehow that got out for a couple million. And he's under investigation now, and the trade with the Raptors is on hold because they don't know what the penalties are going to be. That secret lasted a couple years, and even then wasn't even a couple years because they were investigating it at the time. Like the Pablo Torre who was investigating it was looking into it. Problem with conspiracy theories is that people have to keep secrets, and the best way to keep a secret between two people is for one of them to be dead. That's it. So like for those things, fun to talk about. Like, oh well, I don't think it's fun to talk about, but like fun to talk about, hypothesize all these conspiracies and whatever. The problem is, especially nowadays, where like attention is a commodity and attention is the most valuable. Attention and personal data are the two most valuable commodities in the world. If I picked up, I'm trying to think of some celebrity I really like, but there's no one I like that. There's no one I really like that bad. Let's say like LeBron's my favorite. He's not, but like he's my favorite of all time. If I'm walking down the street as a father with 2 kids, and I find a legitimate piece of a friend who comes up to me and be like, "Yo, you know LeBron be doing this?" Like, man, please no. Look, no, dog, document it. Bam, right here. I got evidence. I'm one of his greatest fans. This document you just gave me secures my family for the next 2 generations. Because now this is worth $50 million on news appearances alone. I'm not keeping that a secret. No. He's going to hate you. All the fans are going to hate you. Fine. See if they can find me while I sit over there in a place they will never see me. Please. All the Americans are going to hate me. I live in Switzerland, bro. Please. Y'all will never see me. I will be an anonymous source. I will do all of my interviews behind some kind of digitized mask where you can't see my face, please. Anyway, sometimes I feel like it's all a script because MJ retired in 2003, the same year a kid was discovered that was called the Chosen One and would be so great. It's just so funny how it's the same year he retired and now LeBron is done and they already got the next guy in Wemby. Look, it seems very, very, very coincidental and like it could be scripted. I'm sorry, you can't script a 7'5" dude with handles. What did they do? Did they go to his parents and be like, look, you two, I know y'all don't even like each other. You are 7 foot, and actually I think it's both of his parents are like 6 foot something. You two, we've already done all the genetic testing. We're going to need y'all to have a baby immediately because we got this guy over here who, I mean, I know the average NBA career is like 12 to 14 years, but we plan on him playing for 24 years. And we're going to need your baby to be ready 3 years before that. So if you wouldn't mind, we're going to need y'all to make a baby now and then immediately drop him into a basketball academy. Oh, no. We're not doing this in the U.S. We got to do this in France. No, nobody's going to believe it because the last time when we had this other legendary guy retire in 2003, and then we found this other guy who was built like the Incredible Hulk, who could fly through the air at 16. We did that already. And if we do it in the US again, it's going to look weird. So it's got to be France. No. Don't worry about it. 20 years from now, we're going to have this dude from Japan. He's going to be incredible. We're already in conversations with what will be his grandparents because we need to have these 4 individuals have 2 children and then those 2 have 1. We've already mapped the genetics. He's going to be 8 foot tall. He's going to be the first 8 foot tall person. But then we're going to make sure that he can dribble like Kyrie Irving. Just trust us. Kyrie Irving isn't a thing yet. We already got his parents over here working on that. He's not going to be as big as Wemby, but like he's going to be a thing. Like, come on now. Come on now. No, of course they didn't make the script. That is far in advance, but they're making the mid-end career, meaning they look 100%. But here's the thing, though. You did all that stuff, and you skipped right over Kobe. Kobe came in when MJ was there. They had this, I can't remember what it was, but it was this awesome YouTube short, I want to say, where they were showing how, like, each generation passed down. And so something like Magic and Bird, and it showed Magic and Bird playing with MJ, and then it showed MJ playing with like Kobe. It showed Kobe playing with LeBron. It showed LeBron playing with, I want to say it was like Steph. I think it was like LeBron and Steph playing against Kobe, and then I can't remember where the Steph and the LeBron, but then they got to Wemby. I can't remember what the middle of that was. It might have been just directly to Wemby, but they showed how like all the legends have somehow played with each other. So theoretically, Wemby is only a few degrees separated from like Magic and Larry Bird because they all played with each other. And every person I named in that like row are quite literally all-time greats. Like there's you could say like in any order you want to, like top 10, top 20 of all time, but they are. And except for Wemby because he's just hasn't been there yet. Hopefully he will be one day, but whatever. But like it was really cool to see that like all go across the line of like technically they've all played again. They've all like handed the game down to each other. I thought it was really cool. No, yeah, okay. But yeah, that was actually a really cool video. I like that a lot. Show them all on the court like playing against each other, which is just cool. All right, so we're almost done with this, and then we're gonna do our drawing for Creepy Dude, and then trying to work out the time in my head. See, my gym didn't close at 5:45. I do the gym through like the university because they have basketball courts indoors. If it didn't close at 5:45, I'd go. But now there's no point, like literally no point in leaving. And he retired, but then he came back in '93. And the reason why he retired, I promise you, the NBA didn't script that. The reason he retired, the NBA did not script that at all. They did not want him on Oprah telling his business in the streets next to his wife. I was 7 when that happened. I remember seeing that interview on TV. I remember seeing that because I was like, Mom, what is this disease he's talking about that he has? That must have been an awkward conversation. Yeah, no, I remember that. That was wild. That was wild news. He was on like talk shows. That was crazy. Anyway, actually, hold on. No. Let me go back on Kalani a little bit. Hey. There we go. No. That was Wilt Chamberlain. One day you need to go look up the off-court escapades of Wilt Chamberlain. MVP did not stand for most valuable player in his day. Might get violent. She cheated on Kyrie. I ain't worried. Nah. You thought Kyrie was being faithful? Plus, she probably figured out that he was a flat earth. He doesn't believe the earth is round? Okay, you know what? I need to go find a man who understands how science works. Hey, and that's what she just said. That's what she's saying in the song right now. I'm playing back and forth again in my ear right now. She ain't going back and forth. She's going out tonight, okay? I ain't going back and forth tonight. I'm out. Actually, I was about to say something very wild that I can't say because she might watch this. But I'll put it this way. In case you are watching this, apparently this guy doesn't like cheaters. Who's in the chat right now. So I recommend you not mention. If she is actually watching this, then she's going to send me a message in a minute like, that's wrong. You shouldn't have said that. It's like, I didn't say your name. And your husband doesn't watch. Anyway. What's up, MD? Yeah, the problem is I look back at DC Worlds Collide to see about the one year. We just had this conversation, well, just like about an hour ago. We had this conversation about DC Worlds Collide. And from what I understood, when I asked if I should go back to that game, Spike told me don't. He still plays it. He said don't, and he's almost done with it too. Apparently, the anniversary event was a disaster, and they're not even going to rewind it. All that stuff. So, like, I was considering going back to it. And then after that from Spike, and then I saw that Mr. Squirrel video about having to talk to the developers and then the more mess ups. I was like, I'm not going back to it because it just feels like another source of stress. So, yeah. I would love to go back to it, but they have to be a better game, and it's not a better game apparently. And I said it was. I'm glad I left when I did, honestly, because Mr. Squirrel, who was a good or is a good content, I'm not no shade to him. He sounded so like just like he's talking to a friend. Is like, look, dog, I keep bailing you out of jail, and I can't keep doing this anymore, man. You got to do better. He had that kind of tone of voice of where he's like. He's trying to be like, look, we got to talk. You know, as a friend, I'm trying to let you know something, right? We getting sick of you, and I don't want this to be a relationship that ends, but for my own mental well-being, I got to be, you know what I mean? Like he was on the edge when I listened to it. But here's the thing though. There was, Andre Kirilenko was the only one I could think of, which is not a very famous basketball player, but I remember because it was an article. And it's the first time I heard of this kind of stuff happening. And it is one of those things of, I don't want to name any other celebrities because I don't want to like drop that kind of information. But basically it was a lot of these couples, especially for like traveling athletes, have an understanding of like, you're allowed to do that. Don't let it be in the news. I'm going to do it too while you're gone and I'm home because I got my needs too. We just got to make sure to keep it safe so we don't catch anything. And it can't be with somebody who's going to like put our business in the street later. And I remember there was one, because Andre Kirilenko wasn't as famous. His wife was like, look, you get to do it one time a year. You get to find somebody and one time a year on the road, okay, fine. But it can't be more than that. Like a lot of these celebrities, perhaps musicians, I'm not trying to name no names, have an understanding of like, look, that's what you do. Just be safe and don't be mad when I do it too. And I still love you, and this is our partnership. We're still working on it together, but I understand there's an animal need there that needs to be fulfilled. And if you're on the road 3 months at a time and I'm not with you, get it? I understand. I don't want to hear her name. I don't want to know who she is. I know folks who do that now and aren't celebrities. The last dude, well, I think it was right around the pandemic where his girlfriend was basically like, look, because that's what he was doing and he was out. I don't know why either, because he wasn't like a good looking dude. It wasn't like he was going to get chased down. But his girlfriend was like, look, go out, do that because I'm not going to do that with you. Go out and do that. Just, it can't be back home. You got to get a hotel. You got to be safe. And you do that, have fun, whatever. When you come back, just be clean. I don't want to smell her. And I can think of 3 guys. I can think of 3 guys and 2 women who have that situation. So, can I see all your SSRs? So in this game, how many SSRs do you have? I have all of them except for Creepy Dude, who we're about to pull for now. But I have all the SSRs. All of them up to level 100. But yeah, you have to, some people are very reasonable with their expectations. Like the folks I know in my life who have that situation with their significant others. And some are like, okay, he going out and getting some. He makes $50 million a year. I don't care. I have multiple houses. Every time he comes home, I get to buy a new car. You think I give a damn if he decided to hook up with some random girl whose name he's not going to remember in 6 months anyway? I just bought another diamond necklace. I told him I wanted a bigger pool, so he was like, just order it and send the bill. You think I give a damn about and the pool boy is cute, so I'm going to talk to the pool boy when he done. So, yeah, bye, have fun. Why are you home? That was one of the things that a lot of athletes, a lot of pro athletes were like, a lot of times they have problems in their relationships when they retire because they're home a lot more. And it's not that they're just home, they're home, the routine is disturbed, and then they have nothing to do. And so they want something to do and they want to interact. And they're like, look, you've been a pro athlete for 10 years and we had our routine down without you. Everything I wanted to do was like set. And now you ain't got nothing to do. Go to ESPN and get a job. Get a podcast. Get out of, no. Don't make the studio here. Make the studio outside the house. Because I'm good where I was. And you are messing up. We had everything working like a well-oiled machine. And now you come in wanting to be a dad. Be a dad with them, take them to school or whatever, and then go get a job. Because right now, what you're doing is you're bothering us. We had a routine. But yeah, for real. If I'm dating Beyonce and she's a billionaire, she's like, I'm on the road 4 months a year. It's going to happen. I'd be like, okay, cool. I'm going to get a new pool table. And I'm going to change this entire room right here into an arcade so I can play like all the arcade games I want. I want this to be a home movie theater, but like with 20 seats in it. And I'm going to get my own popcorn machine. We cool? All right. Have fun. I'll see you in 4 months. Call me every once in a while. You need me, call me. But no, cool. It's fine. In fact, you ain't even got to call me. Send me a message. Just let me know just let me know the flight landed safe. Okay? Cool. Bye. Enjoy yourself. All right, so the SSRs. We're not even going to get that many. All of my SSRs, as we wind down this stream, every single one, 61, 57, 49. See, I was just about to work on your thing, and now I see that you're at 49. You're at 46, and my strike team is weak. Oh, no. Understanding goes both ways. Depending on the relationship. I know that some people have it to where it's like the understanding goes both ways and they don't care. It's just that we're together, but you go have your fun, I go have mine. Some have the understanding of like we go together to these parties and we have that fun together. Participation may or may not be required. And then some just have it like, I'm done with this part of my life. So if you want to go out and have that experience, knock yourself out. Just don't come back dirty. So, hey, it is what it is. Anyway, I told you I censored these stories. Nell, I need to work on Nell a little bit. Toshihiro. Wait, Yadoichi jumped up since I changed her set stamps. That's why it seemed weird. That's what it was. Okay. I knew that looked weird. Mayuri, Bankai. Ew. Where's he at on this? 42. Tosin. I'm surprised Tosin is that high up. Byakuya. Kenpachi needs work on his core stamps. There's that. Yeah, he's only at 3x. We got to work on him getting better there. Hey. And then Ukiora. We need his stamps to get better as well. I could probably go to Stamp Corridor and pull some now. And then this one, I got rid of his, I didn't develop that at all. And then Ikaku is the last one. And then the one I'm trying to pull for now, I do not think I have enough to do it, right? No, I'm one shy. I can't do my 10 pull. I need 218 more, and I do not have enough to do a 10 pull. So we'll do a 1 pull on all of it. The highest boundary. No, not those kind of parties. It's just because in those kind of parties, everybody knows what the plan is. In his type of parties, not everybody knew what was going on. I can't tell those stories. We will not tell those stories. We're talking about a video game. All right, so let's go ahead and do this real fast. 20. Easy. Highest boundary is Aizen. Aizen has the highest boundary because he is an absolute god. He is fully B6, and he's the only one I have like that. Everybody else, I think the next highest is 3 with Kitsuke, and then everybody else is like 2 or below. Yeah. Akaku's probably at 5 because they just love sending me Akaku. Yeah. Okay. So let's try to pull for creepy dude. I would love to get like another 200 jade from somewhere, but that's not gonna happen today. And I have been on for a minute, so I'm about to get off. And I could do that. True Blade. Nobody cares about finding you. Yeah, I'm done. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and pull this creepy dude. Or you know what? Let's go to mega deals first, so I don't have to do that click thing every single time. Nothing in the advance of that. Okay, cool. 7. I'll be 2 away from doing a 10 pull. Yeah, Eisen is a god. Here we go. So fingers crossed. Streamer luck. Not gonna happen. I almost pulled for him again, and that would have been the dupe. I guarantee it would have been. All right, so let's see if I get creepy dude. Oh boy, oh boy. 5 left. If I did a 10 pull, it would have worked. And I keep getting this one, not even like just this one. All right, we're down to 2. I can't even be mad. Oh, wait. I screwed up. You know how I screwed up? There's my 10 pull right there. Yeah, Frenzy Feast is done. That's where I screwed up. That was my main goal, was that 300 right there, actually. Oh, well, it is what it is. Is what it is. Where's the mega store? There's my other 2 for my 10 pull. I'm smart. I'm tired. I need to go. I need to go. That was my main goal. I saw the 300. That's what made me do it. Whatever. Anyway, dog. All right, so we got 3 more. I think this only means I have 40. We're going to keep going until we're out of tickets. So we're going to buy some more. Yay. All right. Back. So now 11 pulls. Why does it look like she's trying to grab boobs? Okay. Last one. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you. It's been a minute since I streamed this long. Been a minute. All right. One more. Last one. It'd be nice for them. And we'll do the full animation. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, please subscribe. If you don't like it, subscribe and dislike. I'm okay with that as well. And I get nothing. Nothing. All right. Thank you guys for watching.